Hello? Oh my god, that's loud. Good day, everyone. Hello. Or should I say good evening? Is this the right one? That's the right one. Hello. It's Yoshi in the flesh with a shaved beard and a mustache. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hey, wait a second. Okay, this works now. It didn't work earlier. And also what's weird right now is if I full screen this, the video gets bigger on OBS. That's kind of weird. But it's okay. I added some background down there. Fresh Yosh. Yeah. It's so hot though. This thing right here is my lifesaver. Oh wait a second, something's off with my kitty cam. Kitty frame. This one. Whenever I have a different setup for my stream that I usually don't have, everything's kind of messed up. Oh wait, I should add some music. That to the background. Fresh flesh. I can't even talk anymore. I also have another issue. Yeah. Oh, we have an ad break right now. Why doesn't my stream manager on my phone show me the ad break? How the heck do I see that? Hey, Tab. Welcome in. Oh, let me do something else. Do I see it here? Because I only have the Twitch thingy set up for my ads. So I only see it in the chat, but it's for some reason only on the browser. I don't know how to put it to make a chat notification for that, honestly. Maybe with Nightbot, I don't know. I'm literally a streamer noob. Yeah, I don't know why I don't see that. But it should be over now. Because I can't see it on my browser because I'll be using my screen for the video we'll be watching. I don't know how to do it. Let me see. Why doesn't it show me that there's an ad coming in the freaking Dream Manager? What is that? Hey Elena, welcome in. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. How have you been? How do I? Yes, this is too much for me. No. These ads are going kind of crazy. They seem to be on a timer. Let me check this shit out. Honestly, let's just deactivate that shit. I don't need the ads. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I can just lower the amount of ads. I'll just do it for this stream. Okay, there it is. I don't know if it gets immediately applied to this stream though. Let me see. Yeah, this is like totally weird. But hey. Stream manager on Twitch, kind of garbage. I'm not gonna lie. Wait a second. No, I don't like it. Stream Manager sucks. I'll just go to my channel. Okay, how are you doing, peeps? How are you doing? How was your Sunday so far? Did you have a nice Sunday? Whatever. I limited the abs to the abs to 30 seconds per hour. I hope that's gonna work. And if not, just click on YouTube. But yeah, let's go. Well, I'm gonna go to the beginning of the video in a second. I'm gonna play it real quick and see if the sound is okay.
Likely like 455.
Is that fine? Is it loud enough?
And while it was an easier task for Digimon Survive, Digimon Story Time Stranger releases this year. And it was confirmed at Digimon Con that the game will have 450 plus Digimon. Most likely like...
Or is it fine? Loud enough? I can go louder. No problem. Just say the word. You got it. But I guess we'll just go with this. Wait, let me turn it up a little bit. All right, are we ready to hop in? We're gonna watch this video first, and then try to make my own list of Digimon. I'll see how I'm gonna implement that. I'm not so prepared. And then I have 2 more videos. I have to show you this shit. This right here. It's horrible. It's so horrible. And we're gonna watch it together. But let's go through the main video first. And then I have another one that just recently came out. That's like a little bit of an analysis of Digimon Tamers that I found that kind of interesting. Because it's my favorite season. So let's see, maybe we'll watch that too. But let's go and hop in.
Digimon Story Time Stranger releases this year, and it was confirmed at Digimon Con that the game will have 450 plus Digimon. Most likely like 455, it could be 460 or 470.
450 plus, he said more than 450, okay, I see.
And while it was an easier task for Digimon Survive, it falls to me once again to try and predict the entire roster.
The Agumon on the bottom left. Kind of looks like, isn't the one that I also have? No, he's running. It's a little bit different. And the Terimon is cute.
All 450 plus Digimon that will be in Digimon Story Time Stranger.
Sandrilmon, you want the entire line? Oh, that was loud.
What is up, digital companions? My name is Khan EX and welcome
Let me activate subtitles
back
for you.
to another video. And yes, I'm really going to try and predict every single Digimon in Digimon Story Time Stranger. Grab a drink and let's lock in. Before I start, I want to give a big thanks to Grindosaur, Wikimon, and Los Archivos.
I got my drink.
Grindosaur is a great resource for things like Cyber Sleuth, letting me know every Digimon that was in the field guide, as well as a reasonably good list of Digimon that we've already got confirmed in Time Stranger. Likewise, Wikimon is a good resource and does have a list of Digimon in Time Stranger. I want to give a big shout out to a fellow YouTuber, Izzy, who does Spanish language videos and did an entire video trying to identify every Digimon that's already been confirmed in Digimon Story Time Stranger. I'll link that video in the description. Go check it out. If you don't speak Spanish, it's okay. If you click CC on YouTube,
We might have to check out that video or maybe that list, because it might be good to have a list of Digimon that are already confirmed. Unless we like get it in this video, maybe. Check out Easy. I can translate. Yeah, maybe we'll do that after. Locomon! I love you, Locomon.
Good. It's not perfect, but you can definitely pass the video. I also manually scrubbed through the images and trailers myself to see if any of these 3 had missed anything, but combined, I don't think they did. Although Wikimon has got some additions which I can't find.
I love these vehicle type Digimon, they're so cool.
Video to come out a couple of weeks ago, and since then, Digimon social media has been posting updates related to the...
Guys, we all saw Minervamon get announced just recently. You all know what that means. Or what we should get instead.
World and Digimon in Time Stranger, so
those
are accurate as of the upload date of this video. This is one of those videos that, because of the nature of the promotion for Time Stranger, is probably going to become inaccurate very quickly. So I don't think I'm going to nail a full 450 out of 450, but we're going to try and get as many accurate as possible. And when you come back to this video, once Time Stranger is fully out, someone can do a check in the comments for how many I got right. And very quickly, Future Khan jumping in.
You're not going to do 450?
This has been an absolute mammoth to edit, but thankfully it has been made a lot easier easier by today's sponsor, Raycon. You know by now that I genuinely use my Raycons all the time, whether it's for editing or travel.
We have to watch
might
the
be going
ads.
back to America again soon, I guess we'll see, to see family or whatever it might be. But you know, also Father's Day is coming up. So why not consider this Father's Day showing your dad that they deserve the world at a price they'll be impressed by.
Sorry,
this Father's
bro.
Day, treat dad
I
to
already
a pair
work
of
for an audio
everyday
company.
earbuds by Raycon because he deserves to relax, recharge, and enjoy his favorite music, podcasts, and calls in crystal clear sound. And not just for dads, I have been recommending Raycon to everybody, including my friend Tom, aka Protodubs. I got him a pair of the black Raycons and he is loving it. Look at my boy. And Raycon's latest model is better than ever with a 32-hour battery life and multi-point connectivity that lets him pair with 2 devices at once. Finally, Tom and your dad
Guys, they have
can
noise
wave bye to
cancelling
that
though.
old tangled pair of wired earbuds. And these earbuds also come with active noise cancellation,
There
which
we
is
go.
often difficult to find at such an accessible, dad-friendly price point. I personally
What is the price
love
point,
the
though?
blue color that I've got combined with the Ocean Waves protective case. It is beautiful.
Case looks cool though.
Super simple to bring wherever you go. And
I'm just not a fan of
perfect
these
fit,
bud
even
type
if you've got massive
earbuds.
ears like me. Personally, I'm a huge fan of the quick charge function because
prefer
only
this.
10 minutes of charging yields 90 minutes of battery. And now it's the summer, I'm trying to focus on getting a little bit back into shape, going out cycling, going for walks. Raycons are weatherproof up to IP66 and sweat resistant. Like I say, ever since Raycon has sponsored me, I've been a big fan of them and I want to see as many people as possible get them, like my bud Tom.
YouTube on
and
smartphone has a
indeed
thing
my
to skip
dad.
ads in
They're so
videos.
simple
It's
to
not this
set
in
up,
YouTube
easy
Premium.
to connect to your phone, your tablet, your PC, whatever it
I
might
mean,
be, which is
if you have YouTube
perfect for
Premium,
an older
you don't get
relative
any
like
ads
your
at all.
dad. So if this sounds as
Also,
good to
hi,
you
Yeti
as
Monkey.
it does to me, Tom, and my dad, make sure you go to buyraycon.com/KhanEX
Oh.
to get 15%
Oh, you're talking
off
about this?
site-wide.
No, no.
Brought to you.
This is a in-video ad by the creator. Yeah, I know, but I'm not skipping it. Exactly. When you're reacting to videos, you do not skip the video because they, you know, I shouldn't mention this. Don't skip the ad.
By Raycon. So thank you so much
From-
to
that-
Raycon.
that
Let's get
creator
back to
does.
Khan. We also know that
If you watch it by
having
yourself, feel free to skip. But if you're doing a reaction video or stream, you should not do it.
situation where
That's
when they
like
make a
unspoken
3D
etiquette.
Digimon game, that gives them the opportunity to kind of keep those Digimon going forward. That's why Time Stranger has a higher roster of Digimon, 450, compared to the 341 of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete
we already got
Edition,
so
an
many in
increase of
Cyber
about
Sleuth.
110, which is not as
450,
dramatic
that's-
as some of us would have hoped,
that's
but
amazing.
it does give us an indication that perhaps a lot of those Digimon from Cyber Sleuth will be able to be brought forward. For example, if we look at Belphamon, it's
I
a
have
very
no etiquette at
similar
all.
model to the
Well, you
model
don't
from
stream,
Cyber
do
Sleuth,
ya?
with a slight increase to visual fidelity, making the fur look better, etc. But we'll get to that when we get to it.
I mean, you're Itemon, okay? It's alright. You make your own rules. Nobody can say anything.
Fire through the Digimon that are already confirmed. I'll try and show where they were in the various trailers or media, but it might get to the point in the edit where I'm just showing the reference book art because there are a lot of Digimon. Like I say, 450 plus in this video. But let's begin. Baby-wise, we have about 4 confirmed so far. For reference, there were 5 baby Digimon in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. Confirmed so far are Botamon, Poyomon, Punimon, and Metal Koromon, aka Choromon, all seen in trailers and pictures. Moving over to the in-training, there were about 12 in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, and so far confirmed are Kapurimon, Motemon, Tanemon, Yokomon,
Mochimon.
and Tokomon, all fairly standard. Rookies, we had 51 in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, and so far confirmed are Agumon, Demidevimon, Gomamon, and Patamon.
Wait, who?
Tanemon, Yokomon, and Tokomon, all fairly standard.
Wait, I have to
Rookies,
do
we
it
had
again.
51 in
I have to make sure Tab gets it.
Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, and so far confirmed are Agumon,
Who's this? Who was this again? Los Babies.
Demidevimon, Gomamon, and Patamon, those 3 being the starters. Fanbimon, Gabumon, Gaomon, Goblimon, Gotsumon, Haguramon, Impmon, Kudamon, Lalamon,
Kunemon.
Mushroomon, Renamon, Shoutmon, Palmon, Terriamon, Toyagumon, Kamemon, Penguinmon, and Muchomon. Love that.
Oh my god, Penguinmon and Muchomon make a comeback. Let's go.
We're getting an interesting lineup to Digimon Liberator, which I'll
Let's
talk about in a
go.
little bit. Shumon, Tapirmon, Floramon, Kokuamon, Salamon, Falcomon, Solamon, Hawkmon, and Drakmon. A lot of these Digimon actually were already in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, such as Falcomon, Salamon, Solamon, Hawkmon.
But do we get a Falcomon variation? That is the question. The one from Survive.
Dracmon. Obviously, all 3 starters were also in Cyber Sleuth. So it starts
To do a thing where you post a Digimon and you have to say his name without saying his actual name and get silly names. Yes.
to paint the picture that we are going to see a lot
Wait,
of returning
Ghost
Digimon.
Game?
Anyway, moving forward. Champions, we
What he said?
Salomon,
Why you show Ghost Game Digimon?
Hawkmon, Dracmon. Obviously, all 3 starters were also in Cyber Sleuth. So it starts to paint the picture that we are going to see a lot of returning Digimon.
Why does he say returning Digimon? But we have the Ghost Game Digimon here. I need them all. I need them all. Angoramon, Gamamon, Jellymon. I need them. So badly. The taco eating penguinmon. Muchomon. Yes.
Anyway, moving forward.
We need these
Champions, we've got
guys.
Aegeomon, of course, a Agunimon. You can count this as a
Yeah, is it a champion though?
champion or a spirit, but it's probably going to be treated like a champion. Same with Lobomon, Birdramon, Blimpmon, Sealamon, Deputymon, Devimon, XVmon, Gaugamon, Garuramon, Gatomon, Greymon, Guapamon, Kiwimon, Kuwagamon, Meramon, Monzemon, Numemon, Repamon, Seadramon, Starmon, my boy Stingmon, Teruimon, love that, Tyrannomon, Unimon, Vegemon, Waspmon, yes, coming back, love it, as well as Funbimon, Mojimon, Ginryamon, Black Gatomon, Sentinelmon.
If we get Queen Beemon, that'd be insane. Also, maybe if they're really goated, they're gonna do DLC and add more Digimon later on. Maybe they'll do it with the new Digimon season coming out. Who knows? Deputymon, yeah. That's the American dub name, not Revolmon or Revolvamon. Deputymon.
Togemon, Icemon, Dinohumon, did not spot that one, thank you to Izzy.
Dinohumon is
Gekomon.
really
Then
cool.
we've got the armors, so far the only armor
Ninja Turtlemon. And we got an Evo for Deputy US. Yes. Donald Trumpmon. USA High Schoolsmon. Oh my god. No.
Digimon confirmed is Pegasusmon. Yep, that's how long ago I recorded this.
Pegasmon.
Chakan here. I'm going to be stopping in throughout this whole video for additions and updates as we're getting quite regular social media posts from Digimon Games on Twitter. We now also have Nefertimon, Halsamon, and Magnamon confirmed for the game. More on that in a bit. Ultimates is where things start getting spicy. So far we've got Andromon, Anjawumon, Arukenimon, Astamon, Big Mamemon,
Astamon. That's so cool that we get Astamon.
Digitamamon, Divamon, Etamon, Iceleomon, aka Pangeamon, Knightsmon, Lady Devimon.
Why does he say the Japanese name only for Ice Leo? That's funny. Spicy, yes. Astamon is sick.
Lilymon, Locomon,
Where's my Lilamon?
Fall down mode, Mamemon, Metal Greymon, Metal Mamemon, Pandamon, Pumpkinmon, Okuamon, Scorpiomon, aka Animalocarimon, Superstarmon, Waymon, Volcamon, Zudomon, Delumon, Catch Mamemon, Piximon, Parrotsmon, thanks to the recently revealed boss trailer, Vadermon. For Megas, we've got Barbamon confirmed. In addition to Lucemon Fall down mode, I think that gives you a hint as to Digimon that are likely also going to be on this roster. But
I mean, we'll probably get the 7 Demon Lords. Like, they all have to be in the game. Arukenimon being drunk, so canon. Yeah.
Cross that bridge when we come to it. BL Starmon was confirmed.
That is so cool that we get BL Starmon. That is really cool.
There's no surprise, BL Starmon is one of Habu's absolute favorites. He talked about this before he left the project, and so BL Starmon and Lady Devimon both being in this game make a ton of sense. Dorogoramon and Gallantmon are confirmed. Then, yes, even though we haven't seen gameplay of favorites, he talked about this
Dorogoramon
before
has been
project,
confirmed.
and so BL Starmon and Lady Devimon both being in this game make a ton of sense. Dorogoramon and
yes, that's cool. So we probably get the entire Dorumon, but the problem is, do we get like Dex, Dorugamon, and all these kinds of guys, you know, all the variations of Dorumon, because there's a lot.
Gallantmon are confirmed. Then, yes, even though we haven't seen
gameplay
of them, this game focuses entirely on the Olympos 12. They are kind of the god Digimon of the Iliad server of this digital world that we're going to be exploring in Time Stranger. So all of these are confirmed. Apollomon, Dianamon, Ceresmon, Bacchusmon, Junomon, Jupitermon Wrath mode we saw in the trailer behind Birdramon, we believe. We now also have a social media post confirming that Mercurymon is kind of the leader of central town, so Olympus 12 members are already starting to have key moments and key involvement in the story of the game. Marsmon, specifically Minervamon, not Mervamon. I'll get to that as well,
Come
but yeah, it's
on,
very
man.
likely that Mervamon, kind of the darker half of Minervamon, is going to be in this game too. Ooh, more future
Has to be
content.
in the
Are you
game.
lucky? Yes, this week Minervamon was like double confirmed to be in the game as a war maiden who landed in Shinjuku. Suddenly she appeared.
Also excited for Apollomon to be in the game. I want Luchamon to have new mode or something because it always evolves. Yeah, it doesn't have a different mode, unfortunately. Except X, maybe X antibody we could get.
And decided to explore together. Apparently she came to the human world in order to fulfill her mission.
It should give us all the Millenniumon Digimon. We saw Millenniumon itself already, where we could get... They should put Moon Millenniumon, Seed Millenniumon.
Minervamon confirmed, a little bit more information on her. Pretty neat. Neptunemon, Venusmon, and Volcanusmon. Some other confirmed are Machinedramon, Metal Etamon, Millenniumon,
Machinedramon,
Platinum Numemon, Shine Greymon, Titamon, Vikemon, War Greymon, Medieval Gallantmon.
Yeah, that's so sick. Medieval Gallantmon.
Rage mode similarly. And also during the making of this video, Crossmon
Egomon
was confirmed. And then our only Ultra so far, Omnimon. All those included, that brings us to approximately, my count might be slightly off.
Yeah, there will probably nothing new besides Lucer X,
Digimon
yeah.
confirmed before the game is even out. And we
Medieval
are
Gallantmon I'm so hyped for. That's so sick.
Almost a third of the roster is already confirmed just from trailers and images. That's insane. I know. That was a big list to run down. I totally get it. So now it falls to me to fill in about another 300 Digimon. I'm going to try and provide reasoning for all of these. However, if I state, for example, a bunch
I want to do a
Digimon
list
inside
too.
Sleuth and Hackers
We're going to do a
Memory
list
and
after
others
this
were,
video
but I don't
together.
mention it. It's just because the list is huge. If I don't say a Digimon was from something or wasn't confirmed because of this or whatever, my bad. I'm trying to be as abridged as I possibly can be in this list, but it's tough. All right, so for baby Digimon, this is a little bit tough. Like I say, there was about 5 in Cyber Sleuth and Hackers Memory, so I'm just going to add 2, Pabumon and Koromon. Both were in Cyber Sleuth and Hackers
There'll
Memory.
be more
I feel
babies.
Like it's quite likely.
They'll
As for
probably
training
need
Digimon, I do want to
more
add
babies.
a few more. Wanyamon, Pagumon, Nyaramon, and Bukamon were all in Cyber Sleuth and Hackers Memory, and given that Gomamon is a starter here, I think we're going to see Bukamon as its pre-evolution.
Yeah,
Now, Wikimon has
Bukamon.
claimed that Pororumon is in this game. I have not seen it anywhere. It may be they just put this on there because it is Fanbemon's pre-evolution. Fanbemon was featured prominently, and I think I am going to include it as a likely
baby,
Digimon
yes.
for the in-training, and I think I might also put Pupumon on the list of baby Digimon. Also in Cyber Sleuth and Hackers Memory was Sumemon, Sunomon, Koromon. Again, Botamon and Agumon are confirmed. I feel like Koromon's going to be here. We don't really tend to have a default pre-evolution for Demi-Devimon, but I think the confirmed Kapurimon might work there. Then some ones that I'm going to add are Sunmon and Moonmon. These are the in-trainings for Coronamon and Lunamon, aka eventually becoming Apollomon and Dianamon. I do think we're probably going to see their full line here, but I'll talk about them by evolution category. And finally, I'm pinning my hopes on this one. I will discuss it when we get to the Mega, but I do think Chichimon is going to be in this game. Right, moving on to rookies. Lucamon, I feel like is pretty likely. Fall down mode has been confirmed, and Lucamon was
Rookie
in Cyber
Lucamon
Sleuth.
will
As
be
previously discussed with Sunmon and Moonmon, I think we're also going to see Lunamon and Coronamon here. Some people have got it into their heads that they can't use the name Coronamon because of what happened in 2020, but it just means crown, guys. It just means crown. Some risky picks. I'm going to put this in this list and not in my dream list, but I think given that Agunimon and Lobomon
he wants to put their rookies.
Screenshots and trailers.
Yeah, why not?
Might actually get Flamemon and Strabimon in this game. No promises, but I've got a little bit
I love these rookies. I mean, why not? They should add them.
of a hunch. Likewise, because of Digimon we've seen in the special moves trailers, I think Vmon and Wormmon are shoo-ins given that X-Vmon and Stingmon are confirmed. Similarly, I think Meramon being in the game confirms Candlemon, Birdramon confirms Biomon, Terriamon and Teruimon I think confirms Lopmon, Audiumon,
Lopmon we already saw. Lopmon is in the game, it's already confirmed. Corona Cross Wars, yeah. Yeah. Lunamon and Coronamon are the pre-evos for the Olympic gods. Yes, we had Apollomon in Cross Wars.
Certainly confirms Ryudamon, and likewise, as Oyumon is in the game,
yeah, Ryudamon line and Dorumon line will be
Dorumon's
in there.
Bound to be here. I think the base Systemon will graduate from the Cyber Sleuth roster. There's really no reason not to include her, as will I think Keramon. An outlier, though, in my opinion, is that we might see Agumon 2006 in this game, as we have already seen Shine Greymon featured in trailers, and it just feels like it'd be a nice time to include this.
Well, we already have Shine Greymon in next order. We have Shine Greymon in Cyber Sleuth without Agumon 2006. So maybe. I think it would be a wasted slot. I say this, I like Agumon. I think it would be a wasted slot to put 2 Agumon. I'd rather give it to a Snow Agumon or Black Agumon than 2006 Agumon. Cutemon need to evolve. Yeah, we need Cutemon, but I don't think we get Cutemon.
Digimon. Speaking of Agumon variants, Agumon Black was in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's memory, so that feels pretty likely too, leading up to Black War Greymon in future. And Zubamon, I think they will bring back. They've got the model, it won't be that hard to
probably.
polish up, make
Zubamon.
the reflective texture look better. Tentamon is almost guaranteed. It was in
Burrito
Cyber Sleuth and
Penguin
Hacker's
Mon.
memory, and it's an adventure Digimon. Why would they not include it?
Yeah,
I
he
think
already
Monodramon
confirmed
is
it.
a similar shoe-in. It's Tamer's bait. Izzy did think perhaps Monodramon was even confirmed in the background, but it was hard to tell in one of the images. Either way, though, I feel like we're seeing
Monodramon is likely, yeah.
Likewise, we're going to see Gilmon from Tamers because Renamon and Gallantmon have already been confirmed. And I think we are going to see Betamon or Betamon, whatever you want to call it.
Betamon has to be in the game.
Memory, and we've already seen Seedramon in the game. My next outlier pick is Hackmon. It was in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's memory, and I feel like all of the Royal Knights are going to come back, so we're also probably going to see notable pre-evolutions for the Royal Knights too, given we know Omnimon is already in the game and the Royal Knights. There's also a fated, supposedly, or potentially fated battle between the Royal Knights and the Olympus 12. I hope that's not the central.
Yeah, I doubt we get like Snow Goblimon, Clear Agumon, Snow Agumon, Shamamon. I doubt we get these. These are like typical Digimon World Digimon. I think we don't get these for Digimon Story. But Toy Agumon at least is confirmed. Clear Agumon would be nice too, though.
Plot of this
or Black
game,
Toy
including
Agumon.
the Royal Knights, feels pretty obvious. Some more quick fire rookies that are likely either because they're in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's memory or their evolutions already confirmed. Syakomon, Black Gabumon, Gazimon, Otamamon, Elekmon, Armadillomon, Commandramon. Darkdramon was in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's memory, and it's been getting a push in things like Digimon Seekers.
Yeah, Commandramon would be nice. They should put Lugamon, the Seekers starter, the doggo, Lugamon. Toy Agu's more different, yeah, exactly. I would also like for them to put Gizamon. That doesn't appear too often.
Outlier picks, but I feel like they're just so overlooked. Deserve their time to reshine. Harrismon to finally give
Harrismon is
Rear
cute.
Eyes its flowers. Plus, again, all the Rear Eyes new Digimon have 3D models already that just need punching up. And Hyokomon. It debuted in a Digimon story game.
It's
it
cute.
has not been given a Digimon reference book listing, and I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll see you soon, Chronomon.
Gizamon,
again,
yes.
We now have confirmation that the Bearmon brothers are going to be in Digimon Story Time Stranger, and that Bearmon is recruitable. I'll talk a little bit about Bearmon evolutions as FutureCon throughout the video, but I'm
he's cooking
this
so
also
far.
means that Monmon and Kotemon are going to be added to the game.
Yes, please put those
references. I am not optimistic. This feels like something that
hope there's no Agumon in this game. I regret to inform you. There will be multiple ones.
Namco could drop the ball on, but as Dino Humon is already confirmed to be in
this is so cool, man. This is like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, but 10 times cooler.
Game. I am going to stake my
Monitamon, yes, please.
Monmon and Kotemon are all going to be in this game. Okay,
Monitamon, we need Monitamon.
I wasn't sure whether we were going to get any more than the Armadigimon that were already in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's memory. However, they confirmed Pegasusmon pretty much out of the gate, which gave me some hope. FutureCon here, we now have confirmation that Magnamon, Nefertimon, and Halsamon are all going to be in the game, like in a short I made the other day. This to me confirms that Digimon is probably coming, and ideally Raidramon, because
please,
it is
Lydramon.
Digimon,
please,
and
Lydramon.
is a big thing in this game. I would like to see all the 0-2 armors in this game. Maybe not every single armor, as it would pad the
there's too many armors. We won't get all of them.
Shurimon, and
too many armor
will be joining this game, as well as Flamedramon.
Maybe the main ones from Adventure 2.
Alright, Champion Digimon.
Yes.
Ogamon, I think, is
why you keep showing the ghost games? Come on. Put them in.
It's Adventure Bait and Goblimon.
They're great Digivolution lines.
Confirmed. Gardramon is in a similar spot as more, I guess, Tamer's nostalgia, but with Haguramon and Andramon also confirmed, it feels likely.
Yeah, Gardramon is
and
like...
Pheramon continue being...
Gardramon always gets to shine, but what about Mechanorimon? What about him?
Part of the Apollomon and Dianamon family. Ikakumon. I mean, we've got Gomamon, Zudomon, and Vikemon confirmed.
If they don't
if he's
put
not
Ikakumon,
here, I'll
then...
be apoplectic. Wizardmon.
They'll put all the adventure ones,
We've already got Gatomon, and Wizardmon is a common.
Yeah, Wizardmon is pretty likely too.
Saucermon,
maybe not.
Plus, Wizardmon was already in Cyber Sleuth, as was Sukamon. Then is Geogreymon. This to me actually feels pretty likely. It was already in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's memory, unlike its pre-evolution Agumon 2006. And with Gaugamon, Gaomon, and Shine Greymon already included, it feels like an easy tier. Leomon's got to be here, man. If Panjamon's here and Leomon isn't for the adventure
Leomon
reference,
will be.
What? Sunflowermon, I think, is confirmed by Lalamon. Similarly, Woodmon is confirmed by Mushmon. Patamon is definitely going to digivolve into Angemon, and Renamon is definitely...
Now the question is, we have Patamon, do we get Tsukaimon? I think we might get Tsukaimon even. Leomon needs to die again. Maybe in the story they'll implement something, or maybe like a side quest. Well, maybe in a side quest where you have to save him from death.
Gonna be able to Digivolve into Cubimon. Two that
And the side quest is like, you will fail. No matter which path you take, you will fail. He'll die either way.
I'm less certain of, but I do feel like they are pushing Digicross a little bit, given that we have that shot of Shout Digivolve into
there's the
Angemon, and
Monitamon.
Angemon is definitely going to be able to Digivolve into Cubimon. Two that I'm less certain of, but I do feel
Look
like
at
they are pushing.
Look at this. Oh my god, if you get a full Shoutmon line, I will shout, quite literally. There's not been enough Leomon deaths. Wait. Tab, you also hate Leomon like you hate Agumon? Seriously? For reals? No, you don't.
Digicross a little bit, given that we have
Monitamon. That was a joke. Oh, I see. Hey, Monitamon is amazing. Male Birdramon.
that shot of Shoutmon, Nightmon, and Deputymon. I think we might actually see Digicross forms more prominently in this game, so I am going to include Shoutmon Cross 4 on my roster. Probably not any
Cross
other
4
Shoutmon
and Cross
forms
7
or any
would
other
be enough.
Digicrosses, but I think maybe Shoutmon Cross 4. This in turn
Cross
to
4
me
and Cross
feels like
7.
I kinda have
That's
to
enough.
include Ballistamon and Dorulumon, but I probably wouldn't include anything else that they.
Yeah, Dorurumon and Ballistamon is fine. You can do Shoutmon Cross 7 because he looks nothing like the ones he fuses with, without putting all the other Digimon. Like, you don't have to put Pigmons and Starmons. But if they put Ballistamon, Dorurumon, and Shoutmon plus Cross 4 is alright. Cross 7 I would love to see, and then I'm happy for Cross Wars. And Mervamon, obviously. Tab just hates everyone who anyone has ever said they like more than Gomamon. Okay, I see. I like Gomamon, so I hope, Tab, you don't hate me. Hates with my bad jokes. You misspelled dad jokes. Daddy Fisher Pon. Daddy Fisher Pon? Daddy Fisher Mon. I think Shopman and Omega Shopman are enough. Bro, Omega Shopman, we've had enough. Let's put Cross 7 in there. And I don't think so, Monk. We need more. Gomamon is love, Gomamon is life. Reminds me of that meme. Oh, I didn't see what it is. The meme you posted of Leomon always dying in the anime and someone that was... Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were like shitting on me. They were literally shitting on me just because I posted a Leomon death meme, which is... Everyone's memeing about that. But yeah. I guess I enraged another furry. Sorry. I offended you.
Digivolve into. I'm
Spelled that
really
jokes
tempted
exactly.
to include Shoutmon King just because of Shoutmon. I'm going to leave it in here, but if you want to take it away from the title
Shoutmon
at the
King
end, that's
version,
fine.
let's
Some other
go.
ones that
I
think
personally
are pretty
don't need
confirmed,
that.
given that their pre-evolutions or evolutions are in the game are
Give me
Gargomon,
Cross 7
Burning
instead.
Greymon, Kendo Garurumon, aka
Yeah, these two.
Victramon and Garamon, and Gladymon. As I've already added Dorumon, I do think Dorugamon is quite likely. And then my big kind of like, maybe this is going to happen. I get less confident as the days go on,
Hey,
but
Tab.
I do really wish.
Wait a sec. Honey, I have a little Gomamon that I bought. Where is it?
I'll bring it to you.
Tab, I have to show you something. Just for you. 2 on top of your PC looking at you. Why do you do that to Gomamon? Do what to Gomamon? Need to get myself a new Gomamon. Haven't found a nice plush yet online. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Look what we got in Japan. We're gonna do a live unboxing of this now. Short intermission, guys. We're gonna do a live unboxing. Gomamon. For Tab. I found it in a used toy shop. For 300 yen. Oh yeah. Show that one too. Well, first let's unbox this. Gomamon needs some merch. Super Hope Time Stranger bursts more Gomamon love. I mean, he's a literal starter. Like, how cool would it be? Mochi's interested because it's making this plastic rattling noise. He's like, oh, is that something to play? Is that, or is that Monch in there? Mochi, don't get any wrong ideas. Okay, I have to get out the stand. Does it focus here? It's a little Gomamon. He's literally tiny. And then we'll put him on here. Look how small he is. He's so small. He fits on my 2 of my fingers. Can you focus, Cam? Can you focus? No, he won't focus. Wait, if I maybe move out of the picture. Damn, it's not gonna focus.
Put your hand behind it.
Hey, maybe a Jackal, Wickelman, Jackal. I will just call you Jackal.
I'll do it like this.
Yeah, it focuses a little bit,
Okay.
but not if I spin it. Yeah, here's a little small Goma chibi. And Tab, that's not it. It's not the size that matters. He's so small. He is. I also got this. It's a keychain. I'll call you Jackal. Okay. The little keychain. We can unbox that too. It literally this turns into a Digimon merch unboxing stream from our Japan merch. I mean, hey, you guys want to see that? I can do that. Wait, let me unbox that one. Okay. So now we can see that clearer. So it has this cute Gomamon with the books and Joe's glasses. And it says Gomamon, obviously. And then we have his crest. And the Digivice. Oh, these are like... okay, so these things, you know, as you might know, in Japan, everyone runs around with these little hooks on the phone where they put this. So this is literally for the phone.
And show it.
Yeah,
Like this.
Carla will show it on
You
her
can
phone.
show it.
Yeah, thank you. So like this. And this is basically for that. It's super cute.
I have that.
Uh,
Put it on.
and okay, I'm not gonna cut this off yet, but yeah, just look at it. It's so cute. Also here, Tab. Look what's on the back side. But yeah. Gomamon fan club raving and drooling over here. Yes. No, you guys are based for that. Gomamon is a cutie. Gomamon X antibody though. Did you get any others like Agumon? We got the entire squad. We got the Hey, let's finish this video and later I'll show you some more merch. We can unbox it together if you want.
For it, so I am going to stake my claim here, is that we might actually see
Sorry,
both
Tab.
versions of Systemon's
No
adult
offense.
forms in this game finally breaking the taboo. It's not likely because of the Digimon card.
Okay, so let's be real. The Sistermon line has to come back. They're
Game
too
kind of
too
doubling
cool.
down on it, I will
Plus,
admit.
they're
Yes,
awakened
as of time of
forms.
recording, we did get confirmation that BT23 Hacker's Slumber was going to be featuring art of Systemon Blanc and Systemon Noir. Of course, in homage to Digimon story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. Right now, we don't have the English version of this art, so it's very likely they are going to replace Noir with CL still outside.
We can show everything, have it all organized in a box. Yeah, we can do an actual unboxing because everything is in a box. 100% it will come. Sistermon, we didn't have Systemon Noir in Cyber Sleuth though. We only had CL and
Japan, maybe they finally heard us and are going to stop doing that, giving us some inclination that it might work for Time Stranger 2. Either way, it doesn't really matter because, spoilers, my roster is going to be slightly over 450 anyway, so we'll account for the fact that one or the other Systemon might not be in it anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm going to say Systemon CL and Noir, as well as its awakened forms, are going to be in versions of the game. Maybe
yes,
just the
Awakened
one,
Noir,
version,
please.
but the
That's
American
amazing.
one, but I'm living in hope. There are a bunch of Digimon that were already in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, and I feel like a very
Went Fathermon and Popemon. Yeah, who knows? We should also redo our V3. Yeah, we have to redo the V3. We have too much shit in there.
likely to carry through into this game. Wendymon, Crystallimon,
Wendymon.
Kabuterimon, Zuba Egamon, Strike-Dramon, Growlmon, Galvamon
Yeah.
confirmed anyway, Raremon, Raptor-Dramon, again, Audiumon is also confirmed, so I feel like the Audiumon, Alphamon evolution family are going to be included, Frigimon, Mud-Frigimon, Monochromon, and Peckmon, which is supported by a bunch of Digimon Data Squad Digimon already being confirmed. Platinum Numemon is confirmed, so I do think Platinum Sukamon might also show up, also from Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. Then is the controversial one. Will Hoodiemon actually show up in this game?
Hoodiemon has to come in. Hoodiemon. Hudimon has to come back just because of Hacker's Memory, just for Hacker's Memory's sakes. Come on.
I think so. There's like zero reason not to include her. Yes, Hoodymon is a very story-heavy Digimon for specifically Hacker's Memory, but also Hoodymon's just showed up in a bunch of non-Hacker's Memory media already. Pendulum Z.
Okay, without spoiling Hacker's Memory, it would actually make sense for Hudimon to appear. For the very same reason, I believe that it makes sense that Mirei is gonna return. Without spoiling any lore.
The Vital Bracelet, the Vital
just
Bracelet
gonna leave
BE.
it there.
I don't think that intrinsic link to Erica and Hoodie actually matters that much for media that doesn't feature those characters. Maybe Erica and co will actually show up in this game and I'll be BTFO'd, but I don't think the reasons to exclude Hoodymon are as serious as some people make out. Also, if we're
that's
including
his
one
name.
butterfly, maybe we can include more butterflies later. Anyway, some more Digimon that
Butterfly.
his memory are Vidramon, XVmon's already confirmed, why not? Bakemon, Bauhuckmon, Nanimon, Tankmon, Sorcerymon, Sanlumon, Cyclomon, Golemon, Gold Numemon, Cordramon Blue, Cordramon Green,
probably.
Garemon, Clockmon. We can't have Digimon Story Time Stranger without Clockmon, can we? Greymon Blue, this is bound to be in here because Blackwall Greymon is almost certainly
Hey,
gonna be in
Greymon.
here. Garurumon,
Yeah, Tankmon is really cool. I love him too. Hey, the monkey, you just spoiled Hacker's
Black,
Memory.
again because Black Metal Garurumon, Shell Numemon, Gardramon,
Hudimon looks like Kazemon's mommy. Wait, I didn't pay attention just now.
Garurumon Black, again because Black Metal Garurumon,
What's your take on Black Garurumon, though, and Black Metal Garurumon? Ab. You specifically. We need Clockmon as well. Yeah, Clockmon has to be in the game. Chronomon, maybe.
Shell Numemon, Gardramon Gold. I was tempted to cut this one, but I don't see any reason to, really. If Gardramon's already going to be in the game, which
Yeah,
it likely
Gardramon
is,
Gold
the
will
Gold
probably be in
recolor
there.
feels like an easy win, and may even still get to do its Digi-Egg stuff into Rapidmon and Magnamon. Airdramon was in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. Izzy thinks it
Gold Rapidmon is gonna return to probably if we have Magnamon in there. The regular regular Rapidmon. I think, yeah. Why I'm getting called out? No, I just want to hear your opinion. Do you like the Gabumon Garurumon line, the black one? Airdramon has to be in the game, please. I love
might
Airdramon.
have been in the trailer too, but it's very hard to say. However, it's a classic Digimon. I think it's very likely. And because Stingmon and XVmon are confirmed, and they were in Cyber Sleuth 2, Ankylamon and Aquilamon feel very likely.
Probably.
I think we're going to basically see every evolution from 0-2, in my opinion. And finally, from Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory for champions, we have Ice Devimon. Then again are some slightly more wishes or unlikely Digimon, but could be in here. Baraimon, part of the Hyokamon family.
I don't think
Philmon,
so.
continuing to give Rare Eyes its flowers. Kakatrimon, well, we already have Muchomon and
Kokatorimon.
confirmed now, plus Crossmon, hello from the future, and Kakatrimon and Akatorimon, which I'm also going to add to this
I don't think Akatorimon, but that would be cool. That's so obscure. I'd be happy with Kokatorimon, but if they put Akatorimon, why not?
list are very common gaps between Muchomon and Parrotmon, and definitely act as Parrotmon
maybe.
evolutions. I also think Dobamon is likely to be in here.
Oh, he was right. Dobamon has been announced just this week. Good job.
We haven't talked about it yet.
Look at this good boy. He's such a good boy. Wanna pet him?
Given we have all of the Olympus 12, I think we're likely to see Pluto.
I was gonna say, if we have Dobamon is confirmed, so Plutomon will probably also appear. That's pretty sick. Make a joke about the Metagarurumon Blacks, but which... Yeah. What?
Come on. FutureCon here, we got some V-Jump scans, and yes, once again, I absolutely nailed it. Dobamon is confirmed to be in this game. And as this game is based on Greek myth, I feel like they
Dobamon,
have to
digital
include
pups,
Minotaurumon,
exactly.
the Minotaur in the labyrinth.
Minotaurumon
of
is
Greek
likely,
myth,
yeah.
no-brainer. And because we now have that Bearmon confirmation, I do think we're probably going to see
Yes, Anubismon. If we have Plutomon, we should also get Anubismon.
Grismon in this game. As for Monmon and Kotemon champions, well, Dinohumon is already confirmed, so we could see Hookmon or indeed
Yes, Hookmon, come on. And Captain Hookmon too. Why not? And Petermon.
even maybe Hanumon for Monmon. I think if we're going strictly Digimon World 3, kind of like the most common Evo, I think we're going to see Grismon, Dinohumon confirmed, and Hookmon. Alright, moving on to Ultimates. Well, we didn't see it. Canon Beamon
Oh, he missed. He forgot a few that I would add, but we'll do that later on.
is a dead cert, in my opinion. It was already in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, and Fan Beamon and Waspmon are confirmed.
Yeah, Canon Beamon
Similar
is likely.
reasons where Garurumon and
Tiger
Wegapomon
Vespamon
Black
too
are
on Mega.
likely going to return. And yes, that Apollomon and Dynamon connection continues with Cressamon and Flaremon.
Yeah,
Confirmed by their
I would say
evolutions
that
being
too.
in the game are Mac Gaugamon and Tylinmon, in my opinion, as is Lilamon. And keeping that
Yes,
theme going,
Lilamon.
Sherrymon, Magna Angemon, Taumon, and Rapidmon all have rep in
Rise Greymon, you didn't mention yet,
evolutions
right?
in this game
Or
already
has it already
feels
been
fairly
confirmed?
obvious. Now, one of the heroes of our game, Aegiomon, confirmed to be partnered with a human, and we already know Jupitermon is going to be in the game. I just can't see us not getting all of Aegiomon's evolutions in Aegiacusmon, Aegiacusmon Blue, Aegiacusmon Dark, Aegiacusmon Green,
Damn,
and
that's a lot of
Aegiacusmon
evos.
Holy, which its specific gear themes, I think are going to make it one of the more important Aegiomon evolutions that we're going to see in Time Stranger, as the motifs that are
Probably.
very similar to Aegiacusmon Holy are popping up everywhere. We've got XVmon, we've got Stingmon, so Pyldramon feels pretty likely,
Yeah, that's
doesn't
likely.
it? And because of Kamemon and Guapamon, so is Shoujinmon. Yep, sliding in here because that same V-Jump scan that confirmed
Yeah, he has been
Dobemon is in
he has been confirmed too.
the game, also
The whole
confirmed
rainbow, yeah.
Shoujinmon.
Would be nice to have done Devimon as well. Yeah, yeah. Or Neovamdemon. Yeah, he only appeared in reboot anime. Neovamdemon, who appeared in Cross Wars, and done Devimon. That would be cool, but I don't think it's gonna be likely.
Some others confirmed by their pre-evolutions being in the game or from being in Cyber Sleuth are Warumonzemon, Garudamon, and Telamon,
Yeah.
Dino-Beamon. This is
Yeah,
less
so
likely, I think, but as
What?
it was in
No, I think Dino Beamon is gonna
Cyber Sleuth and
return.
Hacker's Memory, and Stingmon's in the game, they'll probably include it. Histyadiumon, Grademon. My
Yeah.
outlier, though, is that while Grademon was in Cyber Sleuth, Grademon Vice wasn't, but I think we might see it this time. A lot of people love the Alphamon and Audiumon evolutions. Doryugoraemon, similarly. Omnishoutmon, Infamon, Rise Greymon, Mega Kabuterimon, Doramon, Cyberdramon, Myotismon, Wisemon, Crowmon/Yatagaramon, Metal Tyrannomon, Metal Greymon Virus, which might have already been in that first trailer, War Growlmon, Mega Seedramon, Matadormon, Blue Meramon, Black
Yeah,
King
likely.
Numemon, Phantomon, Hippogriffamon,
Skullmeramon, maybe too.
Triceramon, Megadramon, Gigadramon, both in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, Shogun Gakkomon, Skullmeramon,
Oh, there he is.
Nagomon, Savior Huckmon, Skull Satamon, Skull Greymon, Sylphimon, and Shakuamon. They were both in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory too. Again, I think that Digimon Adventure 02 Love is going to come through strong in this game. I think we may actually see Balmon.
Yes,
in this. It's become
please.
so
You can put Balmon in there. It makes so much sense, and he can just then turn into Beelzemon. Pink Queen Numemon. Yeah, that needs to be invented still. A pink Numemon.
integral to the
Yeah, I'd be down for a Balmon.
evolution line, and not even Cross Wars Beelzemon, like even regular Beelzemon in the card game and things like that, Digivolves from Balmon. So I think we're going to see it in this game. The trailers have already proven that we're getting an increase in Cross Wars love anyway.
Yes.
Rapleomon, Groundramon, Aerovedramon, Wingdramon, Meteormon, Gotsumon and Icemon are already confirmed. And then Butenmon, Stephilmon, Cerberusmon,
Cerberusmon
and
is likely,
its
yeah.
werewolf mode. These are all big stakes for me. Big
I don't think we're gonna get the werewolf mode, but Cerberusmon is pretty likely.
claims. They might not be true, but I've got a feeling. And again, because of that confirmation of Bearmon, I do think it's quite likely we're going to see Grapleomon, or maybe even something else leading into Calismon potentially. For Monmon, I think it's quite likely we're going to see Assaultmon coming off Hookmon. Then we may also see Captain Hookmon, and then maybe like a Nightmon or a Kukimon for Kotemon. Not 100% certain on which Ultimates from Digimon World 3 will actually make the cut in this game. Also, because Bearmon is confirmed, this does hint to me that we are going to see Chimeramon and Skullbalukimon, as Bearmon, Skullbalukimon, and Chimera.
I'll say Skullbaluchimon. Baluchi. Chimeramon is likely. Well, we also have seen Millenniumon already. Skullbaluchimon would be cool though.
With 3 Digimon abandoned, but almost included in Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. Plus, you know, Millenniumon's already in the game. It would be kind of cool to have all 3 of these guys come back. This is where things are going to get spicy, and where Digimon that I've had on this list that might not have made sense are going to start coming into their own. First of all, Chaos Gallantmon feels very likely. We've already got 2
probably.
Gallantmons in this game, and it was in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. As I discussed earlier, because we've got all the Olympus 12 and specifically Minervamon, I can't see them not using Mervamon. It was so popular in
Mervamon,
Cross Wars, and a
please.
popular member of the Olympus 12. And given that Olympus 12 focus, yeah, Plutomon's gotta be here, right? I do wonder whether they're gonna subvert Plutomon as a villain like it was in Digimon Crusader, because Pluto isn't inherently an evil character. I would like to see it play a different role here. That is why I included Dobemon and the 2 Cerberusmons, because those were its pre-evolutions in Digimon Survive and in general media. I didn't include Labramon as a potential rookie in this because it hasn't been in story games before.
Yeah,
However, I
Labramon
do
is-
think it's possible. I might
Well,
add it to the
maybe
count.
maybe they add Labramon now that she has become quite popular due to Survive. Who knows? But then again, they also didn't show the Falcomon in green version that we knew from Survive. so we'll
Screw
see.
it. Tiger Vespamon I feel like is a dead cert given that Fanbeamon and Waspmon are already confirmed. However, I don't think that we're going to see the rest of the royal base from Digimon Liberator. I think
Queen
those Digimon are
Beamon
just
would be
new.
too
I would love to
too
be
cool.
surprised and see Queen Beamon, Forge Beamon, and Vespamon here, but I think it's unlikely. Then some obvious ones, Metal Garurumon Black, and because Beelzemon is confirmed, I think Beelzemon Blast Mode is also likely to return, and because we have Lucemon Fall Down Mode, Beelzemon, and Barbamon already confirmed, I feel like the rest of the 7 Great Demon Lords are also going to be in this game. Leviamon, Lilithmon, Demon, Belphamon Sleep Mode, Belphamon Rage Mode has now been confirmed. Hello, Future Khan here again, so that lends even more credence to the idea that the Demon Lords are going to be in this game. And I also think maybe their Ultra level Agudamon may end up in this game. Some other Digimon that are likely based on this are Lucemon Satan Mode. Fall Down modes include...
No Bancho's confirmed yet? Generally, just get... Yeah, not yet. No, I don't think so. Not even Bancho Leomon. Yeah, Bancho Leomon is the usual one. But Bancho Mamimon, Bancho Stingmon, Bancho Lilymon. I would love them all.
And Satan Mode was in Cyber Sleuth. And I think they might actually add the Lucemon Lava this time too. Hyandramon and Mirage Gab.
The Larvamon is the Larva Lucemon is kind of a wasted slot in my opinion, though.
Pokemon incredibly likely given that their Prevos are in the game.
But
And
what that thing can do
also
anything.
seems likely. It was in Cyber Sleuth. It's a common alternate Gomamon Mega, and Gomamon's a starter in the game.
Plesiomon's is so
I think
cute.
Another one. It's a Royal Knight.
Kentaurusmon, of course.
And Kudamon 06 is already in the game.
Entire Kudamon line. It's probably gonna be in there.
Pokemon's a dead set.
Rosemon, Burst Mode.
Palmon, Togemon, and Lilymon are already confirmed, as are Seraphimon and Sequoiamon. I think we're likely going to see Sequoiamon Maid Mode in this game too.
Sakuyamon Maid Mode would be insane, but I don't think so. Really, Plesio was my main Digimon World, so yeah, Plesimon is like pretty likely.
Some other stuff. I'm not going to spoil why, but if you played any of the video games, you might get the gist. And I think we might see Kuzuhamon because it was in Cyber.
Yeah, Kuzuhamon is
too. Likewise, I think Emperor Greymon, Magna Garurumon, and Magna Garurumon SV are all likely to be in the game of return because Agunimon and Lobomon are confirmed. Some highly likely to be wrong bets, but ones I am going to include are every ancient Digimon.
Yo, this is something I said at the very beginning, like, bro, put all the ancient Digimon in there. Put all of them in there. Please.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this one. Ancient Greymon, Ancient Garurumon, Ancient Mermaimon, Ancient Troyamon, Ancient Beatmon, Ancient Irismon, Ancient Sphinxmon, Ancient Megatheriumon, Ancient Volcamon, and Ancient Wisemon. They've not been in a 3D story game as far as I'm aware, and I just think that Frontier Love would be enough to include them without having to include maybe all the other spirits. We shall see. I think this is the one I'm most likely to be wrong on. Then into territory that's more likely based on Digimon already in the game. Imperialdramon Dragon Mode and Fighter Mode, Ophanimon, Magnadramon,
Makes sense if we can actually time travel. Yeah, right?
Jumbo Gamemon,
This would be insane.
Metal Seadramon, Piedmon, and Puppetmon. Seadramon and Machinedramon are already confirmed, so I think the rest of the Dark Masters are very likely. In fact, Wikimon already has Puppetmon listed, so maybe like Pokemon, yeah, like Legends. Or they're incredibly likely either again because they were in Cyber Sleuth Hacker's memory or their evolutions are in the game. Are Phoenixmon, Cherubimon Virtue, and Cherubimon Vice, Gran Kuwagamon, and I think we might see Bancho Stingmon this game. Bancho Stingmon has been way more attached to Stingmon again in things like the card game, and we haven't really had good Bancho representation apart from Bancho.
Yeah, we need some more Banchos. Mamemon,
yeah, not just Bancho Stingmon. I think Bancho Mamemon, Bancho Lilymon, and Bancho Golemon are going to join Bancho Stingmon and Bancho Leomon in this game. We've already got a ton of Mamemon in this
like Pokemon, but actually cool and fun. Oh, roasty Pokemon here.
Game. Mamemon, Metal, Catch, Big. Why would they not include Bancho? It feels so obvious. And if they're going to include 3 Bancho Digimon, why not include all 5?
Bancho Lilymon, please.
Obviously returning as Angelwoman and Lady Devimon are confirmed. And I feel like if we've got Locomon in the game, we're going to get Gran.
I mean, I'm predicting Mirei to come back, so Mastemon is a must. You get it? Grand Locomon 100%. We have Locomon already. Come on.
As well as Noble Pumpkinmon, Marine Angemon.
Now, Noble Pumpkinmon, I think, is a bit too far-fetched in my opinion.
And then, yeah, the Royal Knights are coming back, as I said. So we're going to have Alphamon, Dynasmon, Lord Nightmon, All Force Vidramon, maybe his future mode. I'm including
Probably
it,
not.
but it might not happen. Craniumon, Duftmon Leopard Mode, Examon, Gankumon, and Jessmon. I just can't see them not including the Royal Knights, especially as Magnamon is now confirmed in addition to Omnimon. They've got titles
Royal
out
Knights
the
will be
wazoo
there.
from Cyber Sleuth, Rearise, New Century. God, I wish New Century Digimon were in this, but I just don't think it's happening. But yeah, Royal Knights are all coming back. Returning from Cyber Sleuth are Diaboromon, Lotusmon, and Ravemon. Ravemon feels likely because, you know,
Bravemon.
Falcomon,
And all the
Petcomon,
burst
Data
modes
Squad
probably
lads.
too.
Lotusmon for reasons I'll discuss soon, and Diaboromon because it's Diaboromon. While they haven't had a story appearance, these
Yes, okay, so these guys have to come back. Definitely.
Sovereigns were very big and key in Survive. And while I know Habu isn't on the project anymore, Habu does like to bring things forward from
If I get to place all fours for Vidramon Future Mode, I'll rob a bank to pre-order. Just do a Kickstarter and finance it like that.
previous projects. I think we might finally
I
see
hope we get the
Digimon
Sovereigns.
Sovereign in this game. Maybe
And
as
Fanglongmon
bosses, maybe as something
come
else. They
too.
were medals in Hacker's memory, and we are freeing some Digimon from medal jail in this game. I think it's likely. There's something I feel
OF.
that's less likely in
Itemon OF. I'm gonna subscribe.
this group, but we'll get to that in a minute. Rust Tyrannomon and Megidramon were both in
Now, he says Rust Tyrannomon. If we get Rust Tyrannomon and they don't put Dinomon in there, I'm gonna be mad. So they have to put both. Dinomon has to be in there.
Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, and Gallantmon and Medieval Gallantmon are in this game, so Megidramon makes sense. Boltmon, I think, is very likely. We have Titamon already, why not? Then, again, through confirmation of evolutions already in the game, or being in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, we've got Mega Gargomon, Hercules Kabuterimon, Breakdramon, Prince Mamemon, maybe?
Breakdramon, Prince Mamemon probably
Black
too.
War Greymon, near certain. Pile Volcamon, near certain. We've got Volcamon. They're gonna homage Volcano Ota. Durandamon, Tyrant Kabuterimon, Darkdramon, Slayerdramon, which is also on Wikimon's
probably.
list. Can't source it, but it's on their list. Justimon, Saberleomon, Godramon. I feel like they're gonna have to have that as an alternate take for Patamon, right? Grandrakmon, King Etamon, Chaosdramon, Gaiumon, Venomiotismon,
Yes, Gaiomon. Samurai.
Valdemon, Valkyremon, Ebimon, and while never appearing in a Digimon story game before, and indeed barely appearing in any Digimon video games, Blitzgreymon and Crescarurumon are becoming really quite popular, being used in Digimon Adventure 2020 as well as a bunch of other media. I think their time to be in a story game is long overdue, and I think quite likely. I think less likely are Victory Greymon.
Yeah, this is the sad part. They were so cool in Redigitize. Victory Greymon and Zeedgarurumon.
And Zeedgarurumon. Would love to see those, but I'm erring on Blitz and Cress, not Victory and Zeed. Chronomon, Holy Mode, and Destroy Mode. The two sides of Chronomon. In Greek myth, we have Chronos and Cronus. Time
I would
is
say
so
Chronomon
intrinsically
is
linked
already
to
confirmed.
Digimon story
Maybe
time.
even part of the story.
Stranger, and Chronomon and its evolutions have just not been in a 3D game. They don't have Digimon reference book listings, which means they can change the lore of this Digimon. Make it the Kronos or the Cronus of this game. Hell, one of the Titans is already confirmed to be a bird. And according to Ravelmonte, Digimon like Hippogriffamon are also classified as Titans in Digimon Crusader. Why not add another 2 birds to that list? The Holy Mode, feeling like it might be a protector of the digital world, revealing itself to actually be Destroy Mode. The Kronos, the Cronus, the Saturn, here to take down the Olympos 12 and bring back, resurrect a much loved Digimon. I don't know, feels pretty likely to me. Speaking of Digimon Survive, as I was earlier, I also think Bolt Boutmon is quite likely here. It's a very popular fusion, and I do think a lot of those final stage evolutions from Survive,
I hate him so much. I hate Bolt Boutamon. But yeah. I mean, he got an entire arc in Next Order, and he was also in Survive, so he might appear, yeah.
won't spoil how they manifest, but Bolt Boutmon Plutomon may likely have been on Habu's mind as he worked towards Digimon Story Time Stranger, and that's why they were included. Then for more Digimon Rearise love, I think we're going to see Rasenmon and Rasenmon Fury Mode, and my big bet is we're also going to see Heavy Leomon, Lovely Angemon, and Mitamamon in this game. They would make
Probably
great
not.
pushes, make people so happy, rescue them from kind of Rearise jail. They have had some outings since. They would look so good in this game. And the final mega pick for me is Crossmon. Parrotmon's already been confirmed, and Crossmon is an integral evolution.
Yeah,
Parrotmon
probably.
in its lore just makes sense. Future Khan here. Yeah, past Khan was cooking. Crossmon's confirmed.
Oh yeah, he was already
Last
confirmed.
push are the Ultra Digimon. Based on the dedicated post for Omnimon, it looks like they might not be using Ultra as a designation in this game like they did in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, probably because technically Ultra is not a level distinction, even though it may as well be at this point. So while I'm going to be talking about Ultra level Digimon, they're also probably just going to be labeled as Megas in the game, but you get the point. Level 7s in the card game is the equivalent. It's not not been confirmed yet, but I feel like it would
But
be
just call them
crazy
level
if
7s.
it's not in the game. Grace Novamon, the Jogress fusion of Apollomon and Dianamon. It's the Olympus
yeah.
12 game. How are they not going to include Grace Novamon? Riskier picks are, in my opinion, Mirage Galgamon Burst Mode and
No,
Shine
I think the
Greymon
burst modes are
Mode, but
gonna
they
be
were
in
both
there.
Cyber Sleuth, so it feels likely. But I'm also going to add Shine Greymon Ruin Mode to
Ooh,
this. It's
okay, that would be sick.
long overdue in a video game, recently got new art and stuff, it dominated the TCG. I think it's a likely pick, as are Rosemon and Ravemon Burst Mode. Sasanuomon feels very likely with that
Yeah.
Agumon and Lobomon confirmation, and
too
given all of the
popular.
other XVmon and Stingmon Digimon
Same
I
with
talked about,
Crimson
let's
Mode,
bring back
Gallantmon.
Imperialdramon Paladin Mode from Cyber
Yeah,
Sleuth
that
and
too,
Hacker's Memory.
Imperialdramon
New
Paladin
Digimon,
Mode.
which I think might show up here, are Chaosmon, Chaosmon Valdarm, and Ultimate Chaosmon. We're gonna have Bancho Leomon, we're gonna have Darkdramon, we're probably gonna
Chaosmon,
have
yeah.
Valdemon. Why not finally include Chaosmon of all varieties? I also think Alphamon or Yuken is incredibly likely. Audiomon's been shown off.
Wait, we already had Chaosmon. At least 2 of them. The one with Darkdramon and Pancholiumon, and the one with Pancholiumon and Varudurumon.
Alphamon's definitely
Varudurumon,
coming. And then let's add some
Valdormon.
more Omnimon variants that have or haven't been in previous games. Let's add Zvort, Alter S, maybe Alter B, Apoclymon, Gallantmon Crimson Mode, Armageddonmon all feel likely, graduating from Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. But as you noticed earlier, I did include Lotusmon, because I think we might see Refleximon in this game, the DNA Digivolution of Lotusmon and Rosemon. It's an out there pick, but I think it's likely. And then the 2 final Ultras, which I'm going to include in this game, one that I think is pretty likely, because
Yeah,
I think the
Fanglongmon
Sovereigns are going to
probably,
end
yeah.
up here, is Fanglongmon, but the kind of ultimate boss of Digimon Survive, Fanglongmon Ruin Mode, I also think is going to be in this game. I might be wrong, I feel like I could be. It was only depicted in 2D in Survive, technically. They could have been cooking a model for a while there. I think we might see Fanglongmon Ruin Mode here. So, and now my count may be off, but I believe that brings us to, drumroll please, approximately 465 Digimon, give or take 10 Digimon depending on certain confirmation, and because counting all these Digimon has made me go cross-eyed, that I'm definitely losing count here and there. Now, they did state it would be more than 450, but like I say, I don't think 500 is likely.
Armageddonmon
Because they
mentioned,
would've said around
yeah, it's
500, but
probably
maybe
gonna
up
be
to
there. Also, hi,
470
Armageddon.
without DLC, etc. So let's talk about some assorted wishes. First of all, the Blucomon evolution line. I felt like this was less likely going into
But yeah,
this,
they have to
but
put
now that
DLC
Medieval
Digimon in
Gallimon
there
has been
for
confirmed
sure.
and has a connection to Witchelney, maybe we will see Blucomon, Paildramon, Chris Paildramon, and Hexablaumon show up in this game.
Yo,
I'm
that
leaning
would be
more
sick.
towards DLC, not base roster, but you know, Bandai Namco is in my chat, so maybe they'll include one of my favorites. I also feel like if we're going to include Hoodiemon, Morphomon, and the 3 Eosmon feel incredibly likely. First of all, Eos is also from Greek myth.
Okay, I'm gonna have to disagree with one thing though. No Gammamon, Jellymon, Angoramon mentioned at the evolutions.
She's a goddess. And Last Evolution Kizuna has been out a while now. Like, it came out in 2020, it was probably in development a couple of years before that. They definitely would have had access to Morphomon and Eosmon. I just think it's likely for the game, but I didn't put it on the list. Some other wishes people have that I think are likely are Reapermon / Gokumon and Evilmon. I didn't personally put them on my roster, but I feel like there's a good chance they will be there. Some other Digimon that I think people are gagging to see in Time Stranger are the rest of the spirits from Digimon Frontier, but I have a weird feeling they're not going to be included. I would love to see Kazemon, Beetlemon, Chakmon, Loemon or Duskmon, Ranamon, Mercurymon. That's another reason why I think they might not include it. Or they do call him Marukimon in the dub, so I guess they could use Mercurymon too. Grottemon and Arbamon. I'd love to see all of these, but I have a bad feeling they're not going to include them. I'd love to be pleasantly surprised though, and sadly, despite how much I want it, and I think they could have done it
there
if
he
they wanted
mentions it.
to, I don't think we're going to see any of the Digimon from Digimon Ghost game,
No,
or indeed
you have to
Digimon
put
Seekers
them-
and Digimon Liberated.
You have to
Projects
put them
are
in.
just too recent when most of the Digimon would have been done for Time Stranger. It would be great to see Gammamon, Angoramon, Jellymon,
I think Ghost Game is likelier than anything from Liberator.
Lugamon, a bunch of others show up here. However, I just think they're too recent, but I do think it's very likely we'll get DLC like we've done with Digimon games in the past, and they may do popularity polls for these characters. We really, if we want to see recent Digimon get in, that's when we need to come up in arms for them. And sadly, I feel a little bit the same about Pulsemon. Though again, the Vital Bracelet is like 5-6 years old at this point. Pulsemon was around during this game's development. If the game's coming out in 2025, they've got at least 4 to 5
Pulsemon
years
might
of
be likely,
development
though.
time where they could have included Pulsemon. And let's not forget, one of Pulsemon's megas is Achillesmon. Again, I have a terrible bad feeling about this, that none of these will be included because, well, first of all, there's a lot of Pulsemon evolutions because it was designed to be a big branching evolution family for the Vital Bracelet. Second, just because Pulsemon can't get shit recently. However, the glimmer of hope is kept alive in my heart because of Achillesmon. I gotta talk about one more big group of Digimon before this video ends, but I do want to quickly say there is also a likelihood this game will feature 1 or 2 brand new Digimon, maybe a new Aegiacusmon evolution, maybe a new DNA Digivolution or mode change.
Maybe a
for
brand
the
new one,
Elite
yeah.
Force 12
That'd be
members
cool.
that don't have them, but that's just really too high concept to predict at this stage. And then finally, just basically any other Greek myth Digimon. Algomon, for example, while coming from Algorithm, also comes from Argos from Greek myth. Arcadiamon was in the Cyber Sleuth games. I feel like it might be getting cut, but Arcadia is from Greek myth. A bunch of other Digimon have got Greek references. Callismon from Callisto. And now that Bearmon is confirmed, hello Future Khan here, I think that's even more likely that Callismon is going to make the cut, with it having reference book art and stuff now. Cyclomon, the Cyclops. Griffomon from the Griffin. Hadesmon, the Atmon, probably not. Harpymon from the Harpy. Hydramon from the Hydra. God, if the Hydrassi was in this game. Hippogriffomon from the Hippogriff.
But
Because
if they
as
put
previously
Hydramon, then they could also put what's his name? Orochimon.
discussed, Hippogriffomon and
Orochimon
may
would be a nice
part
addition.
of the Titan group from Digimon Crusader that may cross over into Digimon Storytime Stranger. That feels like a pretty likely inclusion. Lamiamon, way too recent, but the Lamia is from Greek myth. As is Medusa, Medusamon, but again,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
then you
think
have to
those
put
are gonna get
Elizamon.
included. Sirenmon,
The Drunk
Tealudamon,
Serpent, yeah, exactly.
Thetismon, Witchmon, Zephargamon all have Greek roots, plus a bunch more Digimon that have Greek myth-rooted attacks, but some of them are far too recent.
Yo, Zephargamon line with Terramon, that would be
Look,
sick.
anything from Digimon Liberator, I think any of Zephargamon's evolutions, any of Lamiamon and Medusamon just aren't happening, although, God, given that we do have that Witchelny connection with Medieval Gallantmon, if we could get the other Witchelny connection of Hexablaumon and the symbol for the air elemental from Witchelny,
Maybe
that
they'll
has
all
been
be DLC though.
emblazoned on Zephargamon
That's likely.
Ace, I would love that so much, but I just don't think it's likely. Anyway, I've ranted on for far, far, far too long, but that is my prediction of the roster of Digimon Storytime Stranger. Let me know your thoughts, any Digimon you think I've missed that would be obvious. I mean, there's 1,500 Digimon, so I'm sure I've missed some, but I guess this is a video that is going to prove itself time after time, Stranger. So come back to this video when Digimon Storytime Stranger does release and we know every single Digimon. Again, don't come back and actually me about DLC, because I think basically any Digimon is rife for DLC. In fact, they may even do like polls and things, I think, for DLC Digimon, and that's where we may see Digimon from Liberator show up. But in future, we will see how many of these I got right, and maybe I'll pin a comment and we can do, you know, like 300 out of 450, or maybe all I'm hoping is that I got 400 right. The other 50 or so, yeah, don't care. But I really want to be pleasantly surprised with some of my favorites, but I doubt I will be. Anyway, thank you to my sovereigns, EDK14, and everyone else who supports me over on patreon.com/KhanEX, as well as all of you that support me here on YouTube channel memberships. I do appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to go lie down, and I'll see you next time when we go to Digimon.
Okay, first of all, amazing video,
Digimon
bro.
Storytime.
Thanks for that video. That was amazing. And I can't imagine how much work went into that video. Let's put a like on here. The Hawaii Pokemon game didn't even include Belos. We're talking Pokemon here. Okay, so let's see. I need a list. Was it on this website? Yeah. Okay, so maybe you can tell he works hard on his content research. Yeah, definitely. Okay. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna take my phone. I'm gonna download an app. Click up. All right, so I'm gonna predict my own. Let's say 300 or something. Or maybe not all of them, but okay, for the babies. Okay, he did mention Dodomon, so I would say maybe I'm actually not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do all of that, but I'm gonna say something that he didn't mention that I think are gonna be likely to come. Dodomon is likely, in my opinion. And I think I will say, well, let me put some music actually. I will say the Ghost Game Digimon line, the entire lines are gonna be in there. At least that's my wish. So we have to put Pionmon, Puyumon, and Kurimon in there. Leafmon might be likely. Yukimi Botamon might be likely. And I think that's gonna be it for the babies. Okay. I don't know if you mentioned Kapurimon, but I think Kapurimon is gonna be in there too. Floramon line would be cool as well. Yeah, Floramon. I mean, it got some love and Survive, right? Dorimon, yes, because of Dodomon. Yarumon is gonna be likely. Tsumemon, because of Kiramon. Maybe we get the babies from Lopmon and Teriamon. These Ghost Game babies are too cute. Puyoyomon, Bosamon, and Gurimon is just like a little Gamamon. So cute. Okay, let's go. Wanyamon is gonna be in there. Monimon. Okay. So I don't think there will be any X antibodies returning in this game. It's too sad, but I don't think X antibodies gonna come back. So Agumon and Black Agumon is pretty likely, of course. I mean, Agumon's already confirmed. Here, Angoramon. Ukomon might be funny. But I don't think... I would love for Espimon to come in because of Ghost Game as well. Otamamon maybe? Maybe you'll get the Violet Elecmon. That would be cute. Or Elecmon at all. I don't even know if that has been mentioned. If we get Shoutmon, we should also get Gumdramon. So I would say Gumdramon will be in there. Gizamon, I said earlier, I would love to be in there. Kunemon needs to be in there. Ukumon as a single rookie? Yeah, no evolution. Nah, I think it's unlikely for a game to have Ukomon. Kiramon, obviously. Gotsumon, Kotemon, yes. Look at this cute Gomamon X antibody. Here, Jellymon. I will say Jellymon will be in there. Yakumon. Kumon is too new, I think it's not gonna be in there. Kukubamon for Mamimon line would be nice. Yeah, Kukubamon I was thinking too. I don't think Dokunemon, Toyagumon Black, or Clear Agumon are gonna be in there. I don't think so. Bagumon would be nice. Or Tapirmon. That would be cute. Dracomon, I think, was not mentioned, but I think Dracomon is gonna be in there. With Dorumon and Ryudamon. I said Tsukaimon earlier. I still think that's gonna be the case. Palmon, of course. Pascomon would be so cute to have in there. In Baphamon, Rage Mode is confirmed, so maybe we'll get his rookie. Yeah, Betamon has to come. Floramon, as we just said. How about... Yeah, okay. No. These are likely. These already have been mentioned in the video. Yeah, I would say Monitamon would be too funny. Monitamon would be lovely. Okay, yeah, Agimon has been confirmed anyway. Ice Devimon is pretty likely. I would love to see something other than Tyrannomon. Maybe Dark Tyrannomon or Master Tyrannomon. On top of Tyrannomon. Ibidramon would be cool, or Octomon. Omegamon. Anything... Oh yeah, here. All my Gamamon lines. Chaos Gammamon, Battle Gammamon, and Wezen Gammamon. They have to come in. Please. Just make it happen. I think Jeremon is gonna be in there too if we have Numemon. Ninjamon might be more unlikely, and if it's not Ninjamon, then Kogamon also probably not likely at all. Gokimon would be funny. Roachmon. They should put the Roachmon guys in there. They're funny. Look at him. Just look at him. Oh shit. I zoomed in too hard. Okay. What else? Gorimon? Golmon maybe, but Gorimon, I don't know. Shellmon would be nice. Oh, that's funny. The Shoutmon King version is considered a champion level? Shima Unimon is probably unlikely. Shoutmon Cross 4, we said earlier. Cross 4 and Cross 7. Starmon could make an appearance. Rockmon would be Volcamon champion. Yeah, Rockmon is probably likely too. Caesarmon would be cool. And then his Deva ultimate level. That would be nice. Aturamon, I think it was. Name. Saber Drummon I would love to see. Imagine if they put Skull Knightmon and Dark Knightmon in there. Yeah, Doctor Tournament I would love to see. Tankmon would be nice. Damemon would be funny. Dame. Tuskmon would also be cool. Tranomon, definitely. Decadramon. Why not Decadramon? Tesla Jellymon, yes. I don't think we get Trailmon. We already have Locomon, but who knows? I could be wrong. Dreamogamon, maybe, but not Nisa Dreamogamon. Not the mustached one. I love Dinosaur Digimon. We have lack of Mega Dinosaurs, yeah. That's why I said Dinomon has to be in there. It's literally called Dinomon. And if you get Rustaranomon, then they have to put Dinomon in there. Blacktailmon, I think, is likely. But I don't think the Uber version. What else hasn't been mentioned? Diatorimon or Peckmon? If we have Falcomon, we should get Diatorimon or Peckmon. Probably Peckmon is what it's gonna be. I'm not a fan of Peckmon, but hey. Bomber Nanimon, please. Mikamon would also be cute. Little jungle kitty. Minotaurmon is likely, yeah. Meikumon, I think, also likely. Because Meikumon is a fan favorite. Museumon, maybe. I said Mechanorimon earlier, but I don't think it's gonna be likely. I just said it as a joke. Mojiamon is more likely, or Yukidarumon. Monochromon is likely. Mailbudramon is unlikely. What about... Unimon is very likely. Yeah, and of course Leomon. Raremon, probably also. And Repamon and Lekismon too, I think. Ultimates. Yeah, they don't appear too often. There's not so many. Astamon has been confirmed, and that is so cool. I love that. Atura Ballistamon. I didn't know Ballistamon has his own evolution. That's cool. Atura Ballistamon. Yeah, Anomalocarimon. Or do you mean the actual Scorpiomon? Oh yeah, Anomalocarimon you mean. Yeah. Probably. Very likely. Antiramon is likely. Arukenimon we already saw. Probably Insekimon too, Meteormon. I don't think there's gonna be too many Devas. Even though it would be cool, because I like some of the Deva designs. Vermilimon is unlikely, unfortunately. X-Tyrannomon would be funny, but I don't think it's gonna be. Etemon has been confirmed. Okubamon is... I think we saw... Did we see Okubamon? Gamamon's ultimate level Kanoweismon, please. Orochimon here, the drunk... The 3-headed drunk guy. Paratenmon. I don't think that was confirmed yet, but that would be nice. Cargo Dramon. Hey, we have Blimpmon. We should get Cargo Dramon. Giga Dramon, Mega Dramon is pretty likely. Cannonbeamon, Catchmamimon, Chimeramon. Giromon is unlikely, unfortunately, but I would love for Giromon to come back. Cerberusmon, yeah. Pressimon is likely. Cyberdramon. Yeah, Shakumon and Sylphimon are probably also gonna come with Pale Dramon will be in there. King Sukamon. Great King Sukamon. Put King Sukamon in there. I don't think Cherrymon has been mentioned. Has Cherrymon been mentioned? The Cherrymon is pretty likely. Superstarmon. He was in the last game, so maybe we'll get Superstarmon too. Xavier Hackmon is likely. Dark Superstarmon. Dark Knightmon here. Yureimon. Yes, but please the original design. Puppetmon Ultimate. Yeah, exactly. Like Jureimon, Cherrymon is pretty likely. Katuramon, I would love if Caesarmon is in there. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Digitamamon is more likely. Dinobeamon too. Put Chohakaimon, please. It's too funny. The green-haired girl with the pig costume. Chohakaimon. Deramon? Delumon. I don't think. Titismon, well, it's Ghost Game. Toruremas Night, like, yeah, Nightmon. Datamon or Nanomon. It's probably likely to. Balmon has been mentioned. I hope he comes. Ah, yeah, he didn't mention Bastemon. Come on, Bastemon has to be in there. Come on. Betsumon. Always Etemon. If no Etemon, we're right. Etemon, Metal Etemon have been confirmed. Now we just need King Etemon. Bastemon, please, has to be in there. Bastemon is too goated. Pandamon also, it would be nice. Pumpmon. Yeah, I like these babies here. What do we have? Picoromon or Piximon is likely. Maybe the Chessmon line gets a shot again. Or Brachiomon. They could just bring Brachiomon back. Phantomon could be likely. Vademon or Vademon probably likely too. What else? Mameturamon. I would love that, but it's very unlikely. Marine Devimon would be cool, actually. I think that could happen. Metal Life Kuagamon. Yo, that would be sick. Monzaimon will be there, and Varu Monzaimon will be there too. Yatagaramon or Crowmon. Probably also. Lilamon, of course. Lamormon. Only if they put Ghost Game. Lady Devimon is... If there's a game without Ancient Woman and Lady Devimon, I think people are gonna... I'm gonna go berserk. Warasiramon, pretty unlikely, I think. We have Locomon at least. That's cool. Okay. And now for Megas. Level 6s. Now... We said Anubismon earlier, and I would love for Anubismon to be in there. Anubismon and Plutomon next to the Olympus 12, of course. And then Amphimon from Ghost Game, please. Then the Royal Knights, of course. Yggdrasil 76 considered a mega level. Ultimate Brachiomon. Damn, if they put Brachiomon line in there, I would be so happy. Or Eldoradimon, for that matter. Valkyriemon is pretty likely, actually, I would say. And Varodurumon too. The ancient ones you mentioned in the video. All the Omega Mons. Olegmon would be cool to have. Gappo, Gappo, Viva Oregna! Gaiomon is very likely. Chaos Tukemon, Chaos Dramon is likely. Chaosmon itself is likely. Golfmon would be cool to have, honestly. Ordinemon. Ordinemon, I don't think. We had Mekomon before and they only let her evolve to Makrakmon and that's it. Ordinemon would be sick. Maybe as a DNA Digivolution with Ophanimon. Golfmon would be cool to have. King Chessmon, Queen Chessmon, probably unlikely. King Itemon has to be in there. Come on. And Gundramon should be in there too. Gundramon has to make it. Giga Seadramon I think is unlikely, but I think Metal Seadramon will be in there. Quantummon would be cool to have, but it's too new. Grandis Quagamon don't appear too often. Yeah, Grandis Quagamon is very, very nice Digimon too. Grand Dracmon is likely. Clavis Angemon deserves a shot. Or Slash Angemon, for that matter. One of these two. Or both. Slash Angemon, Clavis Angemon. They deserve to be mentioned. Cthilamon also deserves to be mentioned. Does anyone remember my meme I did with Cthilamon? And Marine Angemon licking the lemon. He deserves a shot. Grand Locomon has to be in there. Uzuhamon, I think so too. Then what do we have? Gokumon. Sandrilmon. So unlikely. But it's one of the coolest megas out there. Locomon was in trailer, of course. Yeah, Grand Locomon is pretty much confirmed. Grandis Quagamon was considered an X? I see. Okay, Shoutmon cross 7. That's what I'm summoning. Because cross 7 or Superior mode, the golden version. Just put them in. Just put them in as Mega and then level 7. Just put them in. Zeet Millenniumon is likely if we have Millenniumon, and that's actually pretty hype. I wonder if they're gonna play like a actual role in the story. And if we have seen Zeet Millenniumon, then probably Moon Millennium will also be in there. Zeke Greymon is unlikely, probably. Well, if they put more Cross Wars in there, maybe. Titamon has been confirmed, Darkdramon, and Tiedan Devimon. That would be cool. I mean, Adventure 2020 is like, it's already 5 years. It's already 5 years ago, and it's a very sick design. Question is, did they do 3D model for it? Okay. The Arbitomon is the mega of Angoramon from Ghost Games, so I would love to see him with Amphimon, and then Siriusmon, obviously, Gammamon's mega. We didn't mention Crimson Mode Dukemon, but I think it's gonna be likely, even though we already have medieval Dukemon, Galantmon. Neo Vamdemon, that's what I'm saying. Like, he should be in there. He deserves a shot. Digimon and Babamon. Now, real talk. Digimon and Babamon. Big Ukumon is considered a mega. Okay, Blitz Greymon, yeah, I would say that would be nice. If they put Ghost Game stuff in there and Bloom Lordmon is not in there, I'm gonna be mad. Look at this sick ass mega design. It's so cool. Bloom Lordmon, please. Okay. Marina Angemon has to be in there. Anything else? Rostranamon. Okay. Lilithmon, of course. armor levels. There's so many armors too. I think I can skip most of them, but if they put Lydramon in there, I'm gonna be happy. Lydramon, Rapidmon Gold is fine. Maybe put Kabukimon would be cool, or Goatmon. Yeah. Hybrids. Well, these are from Frontier. Unidentified level. Burpmon. Kulumon. No, pretty unlikely. But yeah. Okay, guys, we have to watch this thing. Let's watch this. Oops. I saw this yesterday, and I was like, holy shit, please don't. Some things don't need live action adaptation. I'm gonna play it. And you can make your own opinion. My eyes. I am not a fan. I'm totally against live actions, yeah. Like, some things don't need it. Look at this shit. Sorry, but no. Look at his mouth. What did they... I mean, it's AI, but... Oh. What is that? This is horrible, too. This is nightmare fuel. I hate AI videos. Yeah, look at this. At least the actor for Joe looks accurate, but what is this? What happened to Sora's arm? I think it was just dirt. From this angle it looks cute, but no. No. Chunky Como. This is cursed as hell. He looks like E.T. The extraterrestrial. Look at the eyes. How can she not be swooped? And one is a lizard and Patamon is a hamster? What? Okay, I mean, this is a cat with gloves. I mean, it's a cat. This is just Jurassic Park. And the fire animation is just not it. Okay, I'll give it to that. The Ikakumon doesn't look bad. This is just the mouth movements. Oh my god, that's like... Look at the... How bad is this? Yeah, right? Look at the mouth movements of Togemon. That's nightmare fuel. No. This is so cursed. Look at the teeth. Look at the teeth moving. Wait. What is this? It's cursed. Look at that one tooth just going from left to right. What is it doing? Whoa. Stabimon. He has like a full mouth of teeth. And then we have Angemon. My takeaway actually is Digimon laughing would be cool, but this ain't it. Yeah. I don't know if I would be a fan. They would have to convince me hard. But look, we had a hamster turn into... Yeah, exactly. He's like, ew. I don't like it. What is that teddy bear? It's not a Monzaemon. What the hell? And why does he wear it on the belly button? Why does he wear it on the side? And also, where does the cable go? Like, he has to have his truck nearby. Usually he has wireless mics, no? At least he's ripped. No, this is really bad. This is... Leomon. I mean, he looks like Mufasa. Jacked Mufasa. Okay, I give it to them. The Skullgreymon doesn't look bad. And then we have this. What is this doll? What is this doll? What is that supposed to be? What is it? And this is also cursed. This is really cursed. What is this? Metal Atemon looks better than Atemon. Yeah, I guess you could say that, but... And also, like, look at this. Here it's like... He still has tissue here, and then it's like... Yeah, I don't know. This looks like a bad, I don't know, novela. Or a bad Netflix adaptation. Gabumon needs to be more puppy, less lizard. Yeah, right. He fooled so many people in their childhood, it has to continue. This Vamdemon is cursed. Also, wait a second. His mask ends here. His mask ends here. These are his ears. What is this? Feel like a mermaid? Angel Woman just looks completely she just looks completely off, like different than the others. Like this, look at this Vamdemon, he tries to be like super realistic, and then we have Angel Woman who's like from a game. And what is this arrow that she shoots? It's a pink arrow. It's not the arrow of light. Garurumon. Lilymon is kind of like also out of place, and then Garudamon takes the cake. Oh my god. Garudamon looks like a luchador Mexican wrestler. And Zudomon is kind of like... Venom Vandemon. And then you have like casual Tokyo in the background. Metaru Garurumon. You mean Zudomon? Goff with a fireboard horn? I don't know. Also, this hair creeps me out. I don't know. And look at this the left or his right bicep or both biceps. That's kind of weird. Like Wargreymon looks much better than regular Wargreymon. Like, look, this regular Wargreymon looks kind of like he's taking steroids or something. And this, like, Wargreymon looks much better, except the hair. That's horrible. That's horrible. Also, no. Medosidramon, no. This is cursed. Imagine waking up and the first thing you see is this. Regular Wargreymon armor X's looks like sausages. True. Wargreymon injected kitchen oil in his muscles. Yeah, well, look at this Pinocchimon. This hammer is so small and his face is so big and these eyes too. This is nightmare fuel. And then what did they do to my Machine Dramon? Like, he looks like a toy. My Dramon was kind of nice, but I'm biased. Chonky Gomamon was inaccurate, but like kind of cute. Need non-AI fan art. Yeah, Chonky Gomamon. I think you know what to do, Chahaya. You know what to do. Like, look how he walks. Why did they do that? He looks like a little dinosaur. And then Pietmon. Hey, the smile at least they got right. But yeah. No, thank you. Oh shit, there's more. What is this? Oh no. Oh, these are all AI. Hey, this Gabumon looks better though. You seen this on Instagram? Omegamon. What is with Gomamon? Eh! Palmon with gloves. And she just throws off her flowers like Floramon in the game. Bonk. What is this? What a oh, shit. This is like I'm looking at the Pokemon. This is like meme. This is meme fuel. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna make a wheat. I'm gonna make a wheat-based meme out of that. The screenshot this. That's from a creepypasta where Mimi dies of fear. Yeah. Let me put that in the Discord before I forget it. I'll put it in the Digimon channel before I forget. A plant that smokes another plant is a cannibal. Bro, this is too much. Palmon AI digivolves the Togemon on drugs. Oh my god, and this Lilymon looks cursed too. And the Zudomon is bearded. No. Okay, the Vikemon doesn't look too bad. But I'm gonna have to say the Rosemon proportions are not so accurate. Sudomon looks like Yoshi pre-beard trim. Wow. What an accurate display of... What an accurate comparison. Sudomon should not be based on a golfer. Vikemon is a... Yeah, Vikemon was a bit better. Oh no. Why does Kabuterimon look like from the Alien movies? Or like from, I don't know, from Stranger Things. Rosemon looked like she was struggling to stand. And Birdramon is not a firebird, it has feathers, normal feathers. Yo, Kabuterimon just looks really cursed. Garudamon is an eagle. Like an American eagle. How cute is Kabuterimon? Oh shit, that's creepy. And Phoenixmon, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Wait a second. Plotmon is based on a dog, right? It's based on a dog. Phoenixmon looks delicious to eat. Could be the village. Yeah, rotisserie chicken. Rotisserie Phoenix. That's new on the menu. Kabuterimon looks like the fairies from the Hellboy second movie. Plotmon is a dog. Since when have dogs bunny or cat noses? Since when? And bunny ears. Oh shit. No. No, I don't want to see this. Okay, I have to screenshot it. Fairies will invade. Bring back my real puppy. God, once there's a problem, becomes a cat anyway. But it's a bunny. It's a bunny dog that turns into a cat. Well, let's see. Wait. Wait, he has like... Look at the attire here. Blue, blue, blue. And then he rips off some of it. And why does these are not... Why are they nipples? Why are they nipples? They're not nipples on the original Digimon. They're like buttons or stuff like that. And why does he have a like a see-through visor? He doesn't have that. Oh no. Oh shit. Well, we got Tailmon for like 1 second. I mean, can't go wrong with it's just a cat. Cat turns into angel woman. Holy Angemon. Where's his mouth? His face? The horse of AI Digimon with fresh flesh, Yoshi. Oh no. I'm gonna cut a short out of this. I'm gonna name it like that. Crusader Angemon. Yeah, like where's his mouth? Shirafimon or Panimon. Okay, well, can't go too wrong with these, right? Let's see if I find something odd. Oh, we get more. We get tamers. Come on. The digital hazard symbol. How could they butcher it so bad? And Impmon looks like a fox, rather. Impmon is not a fox. He's an imp. Why did they screw this symbol up? Well, it's AI. What do I expect? Growlmon. Okay, they turn Impmon to Wizardmon. Fair, I guess. But since when did we see Wizardmon's mouth? Why is it not covered? No, 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 no. Okay. Balmon, I guess. But that was a weird Balmon. Oh no. Not this Beelzemon face. Something is off with that Dukemon too, except the digital hazard symbol. The way he walks, look how Beelzemon walks. Crimson mode, no. Oh, Takuya. Beelzemon Derp, yeah, right. And then Impmon. Vmon looks like... Vmon just looks like a blue Agumon. And then random Takuya popping up. X-Vmon. Oh shit, Agunimon is cursed. Is that supposed to be Aldamon or is that supposed to be Vritramon? Oh, there we have Vritramon. That's Paildramon? Where was Stingmon? No, no, no. They're all cursed just to varying degrees, exactly. Imperial Dramon just didn't change in size. Imperial Dramon has the same size as Pale Dramon, we all know. Oh shit, this is so... Look at this face of Aldamon. What is this? What is this? I don't even know what this is. What is this supposed to be? Okay, we have Kaiser Greymon finally. But that's also not... Susanomon. And where was Magna Garurumon? Why does he do... Is he Thanos? Why does he snap? You gonna snap everyone out of existence? Yo, I'm Thanos. Tunk. Buzz Lightyear. That's my favorite Digimon. Buzz Lightyear. Why did Susanomon do the Thanos snap? Oh my god, Dagia. What did they do to you? Shurimon is just a guy dressed up. What? Looking at that, actually, Shurimon's cosplay would be really sick, right? Aquilamon, Anquilamon. Oh my god, Sylphimon. This was not planned. I didn't plan on doing this today, but... Oh my goodness. Oh no, no, stop it. Don't let certain people see this. Don't. Teriamon is so chunky. Oh my god. We can't. After this, show us a gore site so we don't have nightmares, please. Yeah. What is with this Gargomon? He's... Also, there's... Would you look at the yin-yang symbol here? I think something is missing there. Don't you think? It's not kind of yin-yang. Oof. Yo, Rapidmon looks creepy as hell. What are these eyes? Look at the face of Mega Gargomon. Isn't he supposed to look more like a Robo-Dog? What is this face? He's looking exactly like these cannons. Jeebus. Ugh. Should we do more unboxing? Guys, what do you want to do? Wait a sec.
Even Konaka brings this point up.
What do you guys want to do? I can go for a little while longer. Should we unbox more Digimerch? Can actually do that. Let me know. I'll wait for you guys to respond. Meanwhile, you're gonna have to listen to my original music. You posted some in your server too, Chai. Oh my god. The Togemon, I still can get over the Togemon. Can unbox? Yeah. I will use this camera here, the Mochi cam. Make it bigger. Does that sound good? I'll just do it. So it's gonna be a little bit impromptu, but I mean, why not? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. And where do I have it? Kitty cam. Kitty cam. And go here. Mochi is not full on display. Here is Mochi. Okay, now I have to put Mochi in the background, I think. Okay, guys, give me 2 minutes. I'll set it up real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Maybe an idea. Give me a sec. Set it up like this. No. Let me play some music here. Oh, wait, the wrong side. I'm always so confused. I'll just have to put it on like on higher ground, I think. Here. This was not planned at all. What? What are we doing? Okay, I think this will do. Better than nothing. Ask Mochi to hold it for you. Okay. So, first of all, we went to the what was it called? Ani Birth? Was it called Ani Birth? It was in Ikebukuro in Tokyo, and we went to Ani Birth shop in a Parco. It's like a big department shop. And I posted the photos in the server. But we got these little guys, and I wanted to get like so many of those, but they were like 1,000 yen each. And if I get, I don't know how many they had, I'm just gonna go broke, you know. So we got this guy, Kiramon. And then, obviously, for Ghost Game lovers, we have Jellymon. Oh, Mochi. You like Jellymon, Mochi? Yeah, he snatched Jellymon. Yeah, okay, Mochi likes Jellymon. Then we have Gamamon. Mochi's looking at Gamamon now. Oh! Yo! Mochi versus Gamamon. Yeah, we have a cute Gamamon here. Okay. Then next. Oh, that's a glove. So we already showed all these the Gomamon, right? So we have that for all of them. We have Patamon here. And then we got. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is cute. I didn't even see that. Like a cute flip. Geomon. We got the Biomon one. Entomon. Harumon. Mimi's hat. Tailmon. That's so cute, honestly. You got the little whistle from Hikari. And Abumon with the harmonica. Then, oh, that's something else. This one is a crossloader with Shoutmon, and we got that from the karaoke place we went to in Osaka. There was like a Digimon themed karaoke room, and we booked it, and then later you could buy merch, but it was like gacha style. Like there was not a gashapon machine, but you could buy the merch and you didn't know what you get. And then we have Shoutmon here, the little keychain. Okay, then we got, oh yeah, this one. So on the last day we went to the Toei Animation Museum, and I got this little coin. It's actually like a coin like this. You can just put it in this keychain. This little coin here. And the cool thing is, I was there, and the staff told me I can just write my name on it, and the date when I went there. I don't know if you can see that here on top. Yoshi Umar, and then the dates. Wait. Yeah, 25 May 20th. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I'm just gonna put it back in here. Ta-da! Yeah, that's a nice little thing. I think I'll put it on my keychain or something. I'm gonna put it back in here. All right. What else do we got? We have. Oh yeah, we have a Simba Angoramon needle. I don't even know where we got that from. From Ghost Game. Maybe Carla knows. I don't know. Okay, then this. Well, this is a chunky Agumon. It was just 770 yen, so we're like, okay, let's just get another one. And then maybe I'll get this out of the way. So this is a mouse mat, which I think I'm just gonna put it here on my desk right away, like after I'm done streaming. Or Greymon, Melgorumon, pretty cool. All right. What else do we have? I'll just put it on the floor for now. We got Mochi. You don't have to attack everything. This is like a. Looks like a keychain. Hikari and Ailmon. Then this was from the museum. Oh yeah, this was just like the map. They told us specifically, yeah, you can take photos here, but not there, and so on and so on. That's just a little flyer from the museum. We could put our visitors' passes in there once we left. Oh yeah, this one. Oh shit. Wait, where's the wall light? There's supposed to be a Ailmon wall light. Well, it's supposed to look like this. We have this cute little pouch. This we got, we booked a adventure themed room, a hotel room at the airport in Haneda. And this thing we got for free and some other goodies. We had a cup with this design, or like 2 mugs actually with this design. And we put, I put some more goodies. These are like acrylic stands with Palmon. And Bomamon again, the cute one with the books. I think this is good for the vitrine, acrylic stand. And oh yeah, and these were the cards we got from the Karate's karaoke special collaboration. 02 anniversary. We got more cards here. Yeah, then we have, oh shit. We have Takeru, Batamon. It's also from the karaoke. We have this little sticker. Agumon. This was also, I think, from the karaoke, if I remember correctly. Takeru Digimon. Oh man, there's a bunch of in there. A bunch of stuff. Anemon. Oh yeah, this was from the hotel. Villa Fontaine, it's called. Unfortunately, it was quite pricey, but it was just one night. So yeah, we have 2 of those. Then we have more cards. Mochimon. Literal Mochimon. Ow! Mochi just bonked my foot. Another card. Taichi and Greymon. Kuramon card, that's cute. Love Kuramon. Yokomon. And then I'm just gonna show, wait a sec. Show these ones all at once. Basically more adventure. So these are like cards, and then these 2 are like hard plastic cards, from the karaoke place. All right, next. Okay, this is Xenoblade. I didn't find Xenoblade merch until like one of the final days, so yeah, I have to get that. This is so cute. A little cloth or something. But yeah. Baby looking Tailmon. And I bought these in the Toei Animation Museum shop. These are chopsticks and a little thingy to put them on. And Digimon Adventure chopsticks with the digicode on here. Chopstick. The playlist is over. Let me put something on. Let's put Yoshi's Island. My lo-fi Yoshi Island mix. Why not? Okay, and this thing I completely forgot to. It's like a Nyaromon keychain, but it's 3D. Like it's a bit like this. So cute. Alright, and then I found these guys. They were relatively new. But I found them. Squishy, yeah. Only that it's not squishy. You would think it was squishy, but it's not. It's hard. Kinda sad. We found this in a used figure shop for way cheaper than you would find them online. Let me unbox that. They also had a Imperial Dramon and I think, what was the other one they had? Imperial Dramon, Dragon Mode, and I can't remember anymore. These guys were too big, so I decided to get those babies. Oh shit. Well, whatever. So we have Gilmon. Gilmon. I like. Yeah, like, look, they look really good. Like, I saw these pictures online like months ago when they announced them, and I was not a fan of them looking so like. I'm having like wrinkles and shit, like, yeah, the textures, but now in real life it's actually really good. Like, look, even he even has like wrinkles and stuff here from sitting. That's like realistic, but it seems like a very expensive thing. It looks expensive, but I paid, what did I pay for these guys? It's a double pack. I think I paid 3,000 yen. That's like 20 euros. So cheap. For 4,000 yen. It's so cheap, but they are like really high quality. Demon victory. So, and then what is it? Oh, that's like a stand for them. Okay. Mochi, what you looking at? Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, I also, well, it's not a Digimon, a Pokemon, but I got this guy. For those who don't know, Bennett is my favorite Pokemon, so I found one in a plush and toy store, so I had to get a little Bennett. He's sitting on my speaker right now. And I think that's about it. Oh yeah, wait, I can show off the cup. Adventure mug. Got from the hotel for free. I'm using it for stuff, just to store stuff in there. Oh yeah, my Pasmo card. I already miss it. I think I have like 3 yen on there. We used the rest of our stuff, of our balance. We used it at the airport on the vending machines. Oh yeah. Wait. That's also a souvenir. It's a 100 yen coin. This. If I look at it, I'm just gonna cry. But yeah, this is the. Hey Zaki, welcome in. Wait, you awake? What do you mean you awake? It's so late for you. Welcome in. This was from the hotel. As you can see, it's branded here. Villa Fontaine. Yeah, that was cool. We got 2 of these. For free. Like, for free. It was included in the hotel. Alright. But that was it. Now I have to put everything back because my desk is loaded. I mean, I'll show you how my desk looks like right now. That's my desk right now. There you guys. I'm breaking the 4th wall. It's 2 a.m. here, but I recently wake, so it's fine. Oh, you woke up? Wait, do you like sleep during the day? Okay, I'm putting everything back. Actually, these guys, I can leave. I can already leave unboxed. But yeah, no more cat, huh? Well, we had the cat here earlier when you weren't here, but then I decided after the reaction that we did to just do a little unboxing. I saw a ghost passing by right there. Oh no, is this a haunted house? Oh wait, I can put all the parts in here. Then, oh Mochi, you can't be on the desk? Oh my god, look at this, guys. No, the cat is right here. Look, here's my microphone arm, and he squeezes underneath. That's what he does every single time. Mochi. What do you think you're doing up here? Huh? The music in the background also perfect. Fits him. Okay, this is a Mochi stream now. What you want to do? There's no space? Okay, so he walks on me. Okay, we don't get booty shot of the cat though. Alright, let's put everything back. Oh, my stand is not standing anymore. There we go. And he gets cozy on the floor. Okay. Yeah, you came late. We already watched the videos I wanted to watch. There's another one that I have on my React list, but I think that's for next time because the topic is different. It's Digimon Tamers. And I don't even know if you guys enjoyed that stuff today, so... if you did, we can do this like every now and then. If not, then I'll just do it when I feel like it. Yeah. Let me put all of that stuff back in here. We have to reorganize our glass vitrine. We have one with some merch. I mean, I can show it off actually, since I'm here already. It was really good. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Always good having you here. Yeah, they're like, come on, come on. I don't know why that wasn't there, but that's Splatoon merch. The Splat Roller and Mario. Burrito Biru. It was fun, but also do when you feel like it. Yes, yes, yes. Arigato. But I feel the same. Like, it's fun. I was really like looking forward to doing it, so I just did it. Good stream. Thank you, Armageddon. Thank you so much. Using Machine Ramon is kind of OP. Where am I using Machine Ramon? Mugen Doramon. It all started with this little guy they showed off earlier. Well, now we can get a better look of him. One here too. And that's just a little bit of plastic garbage, yeah. So the vitrine in question, I'm gonna show it to you if I can get out of here without bonking too much shit. The vitrine, I don't know if you guys can even hear me, but currently it's like top is Xenoblade, and then this is the Digimon stuff. You can see better from here. And then comes Splatoon stuff, but I think we're gonna get rid of some of that stuff. Splatoon and One Piece, basically. Yeah, I'm speaking loud, so the mic picks me up. Yeah. So that's gonna be something we're gonna change pretty soon. I would like to get a oh yeah, and also this cute thing. You see that? The little the cat thingy over there. The curtain. We bought that in Osaka. That was so cute. Yeah, I was thinking about getting a second vitrine, but this apartment is so small. She's same color as floor. Yeah, it's perfect camouflage. Mochi. Attack! This has catnip. This thingy has catnip. He's a chameleon, actually, because he's toothless. Come here. Come. Yeah, good boy. I don't know if you can see it, but... You can probably not see it, but he got no teeth. So he looks... I always call him lizard or something. What you want from me, huh? Cuddles? What the hell is the human doing? I don't know. He would like to know that too. I think the question he's asking is, what the hell is that human doing? And why is he not feeding me snacks? Even though he got a nice snack earlier. And later he gets some chicken, because we had chicken earlier for dinner. And we always leave him some breast. We give it to him before we go to sleep. So he doesn't wake me for like 4 or 5 hours, because he's knocked out. Pet fentanyl. You want more snack? You gonna do a sit? Gonna give me your paw? No. You can do sit and paw. Sit, paw. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, there you go. Now he expects a snack, but I don't have anything. What time is it in my place? It's 9:30. But yeah, I think it's time, guys. It's been fun. I'll do streams like this every now and then. Oh yeah, look, since I have this here already. Okay, let me put the cam back here. Put it back here for now. Since I have you here right now and I have this the browser up here, this is the game that we're gonna play next on stream. And this is a very special game to me. It's called Terranigma. It's 96, I think. Definitely it's from the 90s. It's one of the last Super Nintendo games that has been released. And it's a JRPG, but it's also an action RPG. So there's no turn-based fighting, it's like action. And it's... This game is beautiful. And the story is amazing. So this will be the next stream project, but this game is not too long. Like, we'll probably be done in like 1 or 2 streams. 2 streams probably, or 3 maybe. Depending on how much time I'm gonna give this game. And I think I want to talk to everyone because this game also has hilarious dialogues. And the story is amazing. This was so ahead of its time. So, Terranigma. It has never been released in the US, which is such a shame. Terranigma. It's never been released in the US. We got it in Germany, like in Europe, and we also got it in, obviously in Japan and other continents, but never in the US. And they totally missed out because it's such a good game. And I want to showcase it to you guys, so that's going to be the next project. And after that, I think we're going to do... I can just show it. This is something I wanted to do for a while. Hopefully Time Stranger, yeah. This is the PAL version of Digimon World 1, which is the buggy one. But I do have a PlayStation 2 Slim version, which allows me to perform an exploit to play this game despite the major bug. So I think I want to, after the next project, I want to do a Digimon World run on original hardware, which is my PS2. And I'm going to showcase how to 100% that game. Well, I'm not going to 100% it, but 100 prosperity. Despite the PAL bug blocking off most of the game's like paths. Yeah. Clap and cheat, exactly. I also did a video on that, but I think it's nice to show on stream that it's possible to get 100 prosperity points with this bugged game. So yeah, these are the next 2 projects. I hope you're looking forward to those. I hope you give Terranigma a try, even if you don't know the game. I'd be happy to have you, because it's really such a beautiful game. It's a lot of fun, it's very funny too. And the story Like, the story does make you cry. Like, it's really good. But yes. 100 prosperity plus perfect curling medal. I have done it once in my life, never again. If Yoshi plays curling and all his hair fall off, exactly, then also my mustache will fall off. Nobody crazy enough doing curling. I did it once, perfect curling. And I have a video on YouTube to prove it, and that's gonna be it. I'm set for life. Okay, guys. We are going to leave it at that. Mochi, what do you want? Come on. Get back. We're gonna leave it at that. I have to work tomorrow. But hey, it is what it is. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all. You're amazing people. I love having you here. Also, to everyone who lurks, I appreciate you too. I will... When will I stream next? I'm gonna work all week, so I'm probably gonna be squeezing in 1 or 2 streams on the weekdays in the evenings after work, if I can. I'm going to a concert on Tuesday, so Tuesday is ruled out, but maybe on Wednesday. I'll announce it on my Discord and on YouTube and on Twitter and Blue Sky. And yeah, it's not a replay actually, Zaki. It's on my main channel on YouTube. It's a video with commentary. It's called How Easily Can You Beat Digimon World? No, How Easily Can You 100% Digimon World or something like that. You can watch that if you want. I'm showcasing it there. So yeah, Mochi, just go there, please. Probably Wednesday evening, but I will announce it again. And other than that, let me rate somebody. Anyone playing right now that I know? Not really. No, none of my friends are playing. Okay, then. Guess no rate. But hey, it's fine. So, don't forget. Oh, thank you for linking it, Carla. It's linked in the chat right now. Thank you so much. So, oh, we get the Yoshi's Island credit music right now. That's perfect. I love credit themes of Super Nintendo games. They're all good, all of them. Yeah. So, how many times did I say yeah? So, I don't know. I should just say bye-bye. Take care of yourselves, guys. Take care of yourself for me. I appreciate you. Don't forget to leave a like on the YouTube video, follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. Helps me out a lot. It's completely for free. Hop on my Discord if you want to hang out a little longer. And thanks for being here. Have yourselves a wonderful Sunday. A wonderful week as well. No matter what you're going through in life right now, don't give up, okay? I believe in you. And if you need as any form of distraction, just say hi on my Discord or just open one of my stupid videos and yeah, have fun with them. All right, guys. Mochi says bye-bye too. Yeah, he lifts his paw and says bye-bye. Take care, guys. See you next time.